So just keep me apprised. And
definitely, I will send out emails over the coming days and weeks to we can hammer this out and figure out how we want to exactly how we want to do it.
Okay.
What if C Team is just a bounty hunt of Caltra?
That is definitely one option.
You get too many people wanting to sign up for that one.
Yeah, 40 people lined up for that one.
Yeah, 40 people,
Waiting list.
People are coming out of the woodwork. I've been getting calls from people I don't know going, I played with Doug like 20 years ago, back when he was in college, and I would like to kill him if there's an open.
You don't need Caltra to do that. And there's plenty of people who want to kill Perseus, for crying out loud.
Line out the door.
For that. All right, you guys. Good hunting. See ya.
See you, Doug. Hey, Doug.
Whoa, yeah.
You got to go see Steve on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I'm going to go Tuesday
on Wednesday.
Is it?
Wait,
is the visitation on Tuesday?
Visitation's on Tuesday, 4 to 8 at Renner in Belleville.
For who?
Steve Stoner's dad passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
John, I need Les and I talked a little bit about this, the Zoom meeting thing. I want to talk to you a little bit about that, but later, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Because, all right. We'll talk to you all later. See you. Good night.
See you, Doug. All right. So that's taken care of. I feel like we settled all that. Let's go back to the World Wound and take a look at what's been happening. So as you guys remember from last time, you guys rushed the villa in which you suspect or you hope Rochelet is hiding out in this tower right here, hopefully. You guys were attacked by a Drake Rider, the last Drake Rider, at least as far as you know, loaded down with 8 giant gourds filled with some sort of incendiary liquid. Now, obviously, that went very poorly for a variety of people, and they didn't get a chance to drop the bombs on you like they wanted to. But there were some explosions. In the meantime, you guys rushed the villa, fought a little bit with the insect creature that is even now standing atop the battlements over here. You guys have sort of done a bit of musical chairs on the terrace that leads down into the courtyard near the tower where Rochelet is holed up, or at least where you think she is. You guys have been attacked by illusionary zombies. You have seen a couple of things. Lots going on. Any questions or anything before we get started on what happened last week? I apologize for not doing a recap. It's about a third of the way completed.
Nope, I watched the video.
You watched the video? Okay, good. The videos are available. So, any other questions? Anything like that?
Solid.
I think so. One thing we still haven't seen the hag or the what's her name, the demon lady
Succubus.
You definitely haven't seen. So the hag is Jaronicka.
Jaronicka, yeah. We have not seen her yet. We've seen only her proxy so far, right?
As far as you know, you haven't seen her. What you have seen is a couple of things. One, you saw this big sort of 6-person gallows on the top of the battlement. You saw people hung, and then you saw them come back to some sort of life and begin dropping themselves off the gallows onto the ground and attacking you guys as you guys came up and tried to get on the terrace. Now, those proved to be illusionary. Now, various people at various times have not been able to will save, but they did prove to be illusionary. You also saw a very large, probably 10, 15-foot wide, 18 to 20-foot tall column of smoke that was next to the gallows, and was like these little tendrils of smoke were like kicking the buckets out from under these people and hanging them. That smoke column has shot up straight up in the air, and as far as you can tell, has disappeared. But it just lifted off as you guys approached closer to the villa. The column of smoke lifted off, went straight up into the air, and sort of disappeared. Before Lothar gets started, I need a perception check from Ohm. And Flashheart, are you on the terrace? I can't tell from here. I think one of the last things that you did.
The last thing I did was ascend the terrace. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did not fall for the illusions, and I charged up to the terrace.
Okay, and Farina, you are also on the terrace as well? I think you are. Because Fletcher is off the terrace. One of the last things he did was jump off, and he's down below you. So I think he's down.
Now, I'm sure you all know what your buffs are, but I'm just going to quiz you. So what buffs do we have right now? So I can write them down.
So I'll tell you what I have. I have guidance on Gatto and guidance on Flashheart, which are as yet remain unused.
Yep. With the +1, right?
Well, yeah, but you can use it at your choice. You can choose to use it at a certain.
It's a one-time deal, though.
It's a one-time deal. As far as I can tell, there's no bless or anything because as Chuck ably pointed out last week, you dipshits ran away from your cleric.
Easy.
Well, in our defense, the cleric was moving a little bit slow.
Yeah.
Granted, he's
a
pokey cleric. But yeah, so that's all I have.
Very slow, and I don't remember calling anyone a dumbass.
I'm pretty sure dumbasses. Yeah.
Good insinuate.
Let's go to the tape.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can.
No, we're not going to go to the tape. But yeah, I think the words dumbass were used. I use dipshit. I think they're interchangeable in this situation. So that's what I have. I just have the 2 guidances. I don't have any other buffs on my notes.
Okay, that's what I had. Thank you.
Okay.
23 for
yeah, saw that. Not so great, but that's okay. Those of you who are outside, you now see the gallows disappear off of the top of the battlement, and the last couple of zombies that were harassing sort of Flashheart and Fletcher over there also disappear.
So we come charging across the field ostensibly to save these prisoners for the sacrifice, only to now discover that it was all illusion.
Well, I don't. Honestly, I don't know that you guys were running across there to save those prisoners. I don't think you could have. They were.
No, you're right. We were trying to get away from
Wait, we're not going to get to him in time. So.
You're right. Okay.
So now
it's trying to tell if he's fallen into a trap or not.
So it's Lothar's turn now.
5-foot squares or 10-foot squares?
These are 5-foot squares.
So then I'm going to stay right where I am and cast Bless. It will get everybody.
All right, there you go. Blesseroo, excellent. +1 on everybody's stuff. Then it's my turn. So the insect is on the top of the battlement. So Ohm, that's about it's probably 8 feet. So if you look at it, it's kind of a stair step where you guys are all crowded. There's the ground where Fletcher is standing, which is about 8 feet below the terrace, which is where Flashheart, Farina, and Omar, which is about 6-7 feet above below the second battlement, which is where that other insect guy is coming over the top. Now he stabbed Fletcher with his stinger, and now since Ohm has reached, so he can hit him. So he's and the insect demon has reached too. So he's going to try and let me see. I think he's going to try and stab Ohm again with his stinger. So let's go ahead and roll that. That stinger is going to come around. It's kind of like the queen alien at the end of Aliens, where she's shooting that stinger around trying to hit her. So let's go ahead and roll that. 34 to hit.
That'll hit.
Ooh, ding! She's good with that stinger. So D8 plus 8.
Plus freaking 18. That's gonna be hard to miss.
8. So D8 plus 8. So 11 points of damage, and I need. Hold on, let me try. I need a saving throw versus poison, so a fortitude save.
Bless counts the saving throws, right?
20, very nice. What?
Wow.
Bless goes to saving throws, doesn't it? Oh, no, I guess it's your effects. Never mind.
So you see venom. I mean, as the thing pulls out of you, you see venom dripping out of the stinger. it's like almost like a scorpion stinger on the back of this, and it did stick you. But you look at it and you think that maybe the venom injection didn't get in it right or something, because you do not feel the effects of the poison. And then he is going to take a 5-foot step, and he goes around on the other side of the wall. So he was like on the wall, kind of like this, and that big stinger kind of comes around back, and he was just like, zoom, zoom. He got Fletcher, he got you, and then he just like slid back behind the wall. That wall is about 7 feet high, and it leads. You've seen this. Well, Fletcher has seen it. There's like a elevated courtyard right there that is sort of, it's higher than the courtyard below. That it's higher than this courtyard, but it's still on the other side of the wall. All right.
8 feet, you said?
Huh?
The wall is 8 feet, you said, where I'm at?
Yeah, it's about 8 feet high, yeah.
And going back north from where I'm at, does that go up? Or, like, is there a way to get to that wall?
No, the stairs go down from where you're standing, the ones that go south. There's no up there. There's a little bit of extra terrace kind of going into that tree, sort of in here, but it's at the same level. It's below the level of those walls. And I know from last week that Ohm isn't the greatest climber in the world. So yeah, no, it does not ramp up to the edge of that thing. It stays below.
All right, free action. I'm going to yell at Elendar and ask him what the devil is saying, or the demon. It's a demon, right?
Succubus is a demon, yes.
To see if she's communicated with him at all.
She has not, other than she says to you, Elendar, be careful coming down into the court.
I think I've told before.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
My internet's about every 10 seconds drops for a second, so you'll have to deal with that.
Okay.
I told the party before, I can't reach out to her. She reaches out to me.
Great.
Once she does that, it's two-way communication, but I can't initiate it.
Find out what she wants us to do, if she does want us to do something, when you can.
Okay.
I believe Les was about to reveal something.
Flash Art's going to have to toss the dwarf.
All right. It is Ohm's turn.
Does someone want up there?
Give me a perception check, Ohm.
I do.
Another one.
And I could just shoot down at it.
Okay.
I want to go Master Mikane on it when he was going full axe on the dragon.
So Ohm, you've been on this terrace for a while. And you remember looking down into the courtyard and seeing the Grimslake worms sort of noodling around, piles of bodies, just a lot of what I referred to last time as organic detritus. It was really sort of a charnel house, area, and these big maggoty, what Matt called graboids, sort of swimming around in this dirt, in the soil that was part soil and part like remains and decomposed bodies and stuff like that. You look down there now, and the first thing you notice is that the smell that was wafting out of there is gone. And you look down there now, and now you don't see any of that. All you see is sort of like it's manicured lawn is probably not what it is, but the dirt is smooth. There don't seem to be any creatures there. There's no bodies or anything like that there anymore. And frankly, the thing that makes you notice is the smell is gone. You don't smell that really repugnant sort of decomposition smell.
All right. And trying to remember, it was Ziggy, right? That tried to fly into the tower area and got repulsed.
And and hit some sort of invisible magical barrier.
Said, don't do that because he got hurt by it, I think.
Right. Now, when you say that thing took a 5-foot step, Les, I mean, if it took a 5-foot step, it basically dropped off the wall, right? So I can't even see it anymore.
You can't really see it from where you are, right? Yeah. So it's sort of So it's big. So the wall is like 8 feet tall. It's probably, it was, yeah. So it was like up over the wall, and it's got a big sort of scorpion stinger around the back that it was using to sort of stab over the top. It wasn't all the way up on it was kind of like probably mostly up on top of the wall, and now it's just kind of slid back down. Otto, I don't know, would tell, I mean, if you query Farina, Otto would definitely say it's still there. Otto definitely could see it. And it's kind of like, sort of like, like stretching back a little bit.
Fletcher retreated, right? He was up on the wall and he retreated.
Yeah, he got the heck out of Dodge. He's down on he's down on the ground now.
All right, I'm going to take a movement action to the bottom of these stairs.
Okay.
And free action, I'm going to look around.
Mm-hmm. It seems empty. You see a set of stairs here, kind of going up into the tower that you've been told Arushale is in, and but the courtyard seems pretty much just empty. Give me a perception check. You hear a voice that says, dwarf, warrior, come to me. It's a female voice, and it sounds like it's coming from the direction of that tower. And it says, dwarf, it's safe. Come to me. Come to me now. Aid me.
Spock, help me, Spock.
Yeah.
Plus, when you speak in female voices, to never trust you.
Hey,
I don't know why that is, but
Les, I'm going to try a perception roll to see if I see a red balloon floating around anywhere.
No red balloons.
all right, I'm going to take a second move action, and I'm going to try to make it to those stairs. So I'm going to go against the wall.
So Mike,
All right.
okay.
Speaking as a free action, right?
Yep. But I don't know that he can hear you from where he is. So you run across there.
Yep.
All right, hold on a second.
Illandar is going to yell at the top of his lungs, no, don't do it.
I don't think Illandar can even see you now. Oh, no.
No, Illandar can't see, but
That is...
Never trust Les's female voice, ever.
Yeah.
So before you get there, you are attacked. So step back to about here. I'm gonna say here because it's not. It can't. So there's other things in place. So it's gonna as you run past. Well, give me a will save actually, real quick.
I was going to run along the wall. I got a 50 move still, so running along the wall.
Okay. $16. Okay. As you're running across there, you are surprise hit by one of the Grimslakes. You suddenly realize that you have walked directly into that same abattoir. Again, the smell just hits you like a brick, and right next to you is one of those worms who is going to attack. It is going to try and bite you. You see this thing, just this maggot-looking creature. And let me just describe it real quick. This maggot-like creature has a long tail covered in frighteningly hooked suckers. And it has a mouth that just like opens up and tries to get you. So let's go ahead and see how that works out. Ooh, 26. Is that a hit? Is 26 hit?
No, that's a miss.
That's a miss. All right, so it misses you as it kind of like slams into you. You see piles of bodies. You're ankle deep in what is obviously sort of rotten stuff, rotten organic matter, and you're going to keep going.
Yeah, I'm going to try to make it to the stairs if I can. I mean,
all right,
I
need to know your alignment.
Ooh.
My alignment Is neutral good?
Neutral good. All right, let me check something here. Okay. Nice. Okay. Ooh, I need a will save. Oh, that's not so good. All right.
Didn't you roll a will save before?
No, he wrote. Well, I think he just saved against poison, did he? No, that was different.
That was a fortitude save, and he didn't make that. He made that. So the next. Hold on, before you go forward, you get to here, and you slam into you don't see anything, but you slam into a magical barrier of some sort, and you did not make your save. So,
This is a save against good.
and you take 18 points of damage. Let me see. Okay. All right. You do get through, but you take that damage. So now you are in there. Let me see. Okay. All right. So you have a feeling that if you stay here, you're going to be in trouble. This barrier is an area of effect and getting close. So, Mike, you hear from the voice of what you think is Arushale, and she says, "Tell your dwarf to get out of here. I can't bring down the forbiddance without enabling her. Tell him to get back. Tell him get out of my forbiddance."
Then I will just yell at the top of my lungs, get back.
She's like, it's enacted by the bell. I can't control it.
So I'll just take my move then and turn around and go back to where I came from, which is about a 50. So I'll end up.
Okay. So about there on the steps. All right. So that creature, that worm sees you, and these other worms you can see them beginning to sort of like, they are, you can see that these worms are definitely not passing beyond sort of like right here. You see that yellow?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So they are definitely skirting that area. They're not passing through there. So, and the other ones you can see are sort of off to the side, but they are coming your way. All right. That's Ohm. Flash art. Now you're on the terrace. You just saw Ohm go running down there. You see him sort of like, so it was very strange to your eyes. So you saw Ohm sort of run down those steps. You see what looks to be an empty courtyard. But you see Ohm ran down there, and all of a sudden you see him kind of like go like this. He looks to his left and sort of dodges out of the way, and then he continues going forward, and then you see him, it's like he slammed up into some sort of invisible thing, and he's rocked backward, and you can see him sort of like making his way back to the stairs. You're not sure what happened. You don't see any of that. Because for you, it still looks like an empty courtyard.
So I got a big old stabby bug to the left of me, or to the right of me, and I got Ohm fighting invisible worms down below. Okay.
Well, they're not invisible to him.
Right. There are invisible spiders all over me, man. All right. So, how far is the courtyard? Like where this area? How far is that down below where I am? Just wondering if I can make a heroic jump, could I land in there without hurting myself?
You're not sure because you haven't seen over that. You can't really see over the wall. You're
Okay.
assuming that it's probably you're kind of assuming that it's the same level as the terrace you're on. So if you get up on the wall, it's probably 7 or 8 feet down on the other side. Down here is probably 15. It's lower. So it's
Okay.
so where Ohm is going down the steps. So it's like 8 or 10 feet down into the courtyard. Whereas you feel like you're probably on the same level, although there's a wall there you got to jump over.
Right. And normally I would charge right into this creature, but since all I do is make myself a target. What would I do? Would I take a defensive stance, or what could I do to be poised for him to pop his head up?
Go on full defense. That would help your armor class.
Go on op fire.
Yeah, off fire. I think I'm gonna.
But he doesn't have a missile weapon.
Well, go on ready to action.
Ready to action.
Ready
Yeah,
action. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Thank you.
All right,
Go
so
on ready action.
all right, what's the trigger?
As soon as a bug starts coming up over that wall, within striking distance, comes over that wall, I will lash out.
He
So
won't
here-
come into striking distance.
Yeah, so here's the tricky bit. It has reach, especially with that stinger, and it's had some luck with it. So I mean,
So I gotta get closer.
That's why I left, because I couldn't hit him and he could hit me.
His ready
Well,
to
if I-
action can be when he sees the guy, he makes a 5-foot step and attacks.
Yep.
He's still
Right.
8 feet in the air.
His
yeah,
sword
Ohm-
reaches.
Well, no, not really, because Ohm's hammer. Luckily, it's a long-handled hammer. It has reach. I don't think he. Well, I mean,
Normal weapons only have a 5-foot reach. That's why we have 5-foot square.
yeah, but
If I move to there, he has to come
8
up
foot.
to even see me.
6
He has to come up over the wall, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, he knows you're there, though.
8 foot with his sword. His hand can reach 7.5, let's say. That's just average height.
Yeah.
So the blade would be, another 2.5, 3 feet past that.
More than that.
Back him on the toes.
So if the bug is on the wall, he would be able to reach it.
That's true. If he was against the wall.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I will brace myself against the wall and ready in action to stab said bug if it comes up.
If it comes over. Okay. All right. Cool. Got him.
So the very real zombie that was there before, because I never made my save,
He's gone now.
on.
Yeah, it disappeared.
If I get to here, what kind of acrobatics do I need to get on this ledge?
To get on the ledge, you just need a climb check.
Okay, so that's
guess-
one move action.
Or an acrobatics jump check if you want to jump up.
I'm going to do the acrobatics.
All right. So, yeah, shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so I'm on top of that ledge right now,
Yeah.
and I am done.
Okay. All right.
I hope I didn't take too long.
Buzzer didn't go off, so okay. Farina. Actually, Farina, Illindar, and Storm. Why is Farina on here twice?
I was about to say maybe.
She's that good.
Illindar and Storm. Farina and Otto are at the bottom of the order, so I don't know how she got on there twice. Illindar and Storm, what do you guys do? Now, you guys are outside. Storm has landed next to you, Illindar.
Right. While I'm still talking with her,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask her if there's any combatants she sees we need to go after, if there's any tactic that we should employ.
She'll tell you that Jaronicka is. I bet that. Okay, hold on. Fletcher, you're not on the list?
Nope.
All right, hold on. Let's get that. Let's fix that. And you are at. Where are
Fletcher was removed for cowardice in the face of combat.
Fletcher, you're also at 6. So hold on a sec. Let me get you in there.
This big bug seems like a
Any
good
more
place for
turn.
Storm to show up on.
Okay, hold on. Let me resort. One moment. Okay. Fletcher.
Well, let
Sherman.
Illindar go. He knew what he was gonna do.
So Illindar, you say what's wrong, and so you hear from Arushale. She says, "Look, I can't take a chance on dropping." And she'll actually call it the forbiddance. I'm channeling the forbiddance through the bell, but I can't drop it because the moment I do, Jaronicka will be in here. and she will, and I won't be able to fight her long distance. So I can't drop it. So keep your people from running towards me. But know this: Jaronicka is she's a trickster. She's an illusionist. Nothing is real. She's very dangerous. She will try to convince you of all different kinds of things. And she can do these illusions like more or less at will. And she has other powers as well. That's why I don't dare drop the forbiddance, but also why it's difficult. You have to be careful of her.
Okay.
Are you going to relate that to us?
Yeah.
Some part of it.
First thing I'm going to do is cast shield and touch Storm and send Storm off.
Okay.
But then I'm going to call out. What's she said? What's her name? Jaronicka?
Jaronicka is the name of the hag.
And we knew that, right?
Yeah. She's
Okay.
She's referred to her by name before.
But as long as the party knows that, then I'm going to call out. Jaronicka uses lots of illusions, so be careful of everything you see.
Les, can I detect evil as a free action, or does that have to be use one of my actions next turn? I can't remember. I think it's a free action.
No, well, you would do it on your turn, but you could do it as a free action. It won't ruin your.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So Storm is going to
Give up, fly back to.
pretty much, yeah. She's
fly back to the city. Okay.
Is this a wall right here that she can perch on top of?
Yeah, absolutely. She flies up there.
She's going to fly up there and perch up there and just because with where we're at, we couldn't see anybody. I'm sure.
So you're looking.
Where perch up there and look for a target.
Okay. She does not see any targets. So the bug creature is on the other side of this wall.
But we don't know. But we don't know that.
Right. Storm doesn't know that. She can see Otto. Otto is on the top of this wall right here, and Otto's probably like, down, growling into over the side the other way. And she can also look down at Ohm and see Ohm. Ohm is got his hammer in his hand. And he's sort of strangling. He's sort of staggering back up the stairs, but she can't see anything.
She doesn't see anything. Okay. So she's going to probably just wait there, and she's looking for a target to go after.
All right, so she's right next to Gatto. So her and Gatto arrive on the top of that thing at the same time.
And Lothar looks like he's still going towards the wall, right?
I guess, yeah. Lothar, are you still going towards the wall? Are you move? He didn't move last time.
Last time I didn't move. I just cast Bless.
Okay.
So he's just standing there.
I'm going to go ahead and move up to right here.
Okay.
My second action. I'm still on the ground. I haven't jumped up on whatever stuff's here, but.
Okay.
And that's as far as I'm going. That's everything I'm doing.
All right, Fletcheroo, what about you?
I'm going to climb.
Ohm, you can definitely see Storm.
Action, I'm going to yell at him to see if he can pick me up and carry me to the wall. Carry me over that wall.
Okay.
All right. So Fletcher, what was that roll?
That was a climb.
All right. You climb back up. You're right behind Fletcher. Flashheart, you are on the terrace next to Farina. Farina has a weird sort of disgusted look on her face.
I roll my eyes.
Well, you're feeling that poison, man. I mean, you're feeling a little woozy. You feel like you've lost some strength.
And a third of my hit points. Yeah.
You do not feel good from that poison.
Yay. That's all I'm doing.
That's it. Okay.
And then letting Lothar know I'm wounded and hoping he'll come forward.
All right. So how do you do that? You just yell out, Lothar!
By the way, I could use a heal.
I've been stabbed with a poisonous stinger.
Medic.
Really hurting me. All right, Farino and Otto. So Otto's on the top of that wall. He's looking down. He sees the insect creature. He's the only one that right now that has eyes on the insect creature right now. And that insect creature is just sort of huddled down at the bottom of that wall, sort of figuring out what it's going to do. Farina, you were going to shoot it, but it just like popped around the back. Now you don't see it.
Otto to go into stealth. I don't want the insect creature or any of the creatures to see him.
Okay, so Otto is stealthing, and that's is that the 20?
That's the 24. The nat 20 is me climbing the wall right here.
Okay.
In this
So
corner.
Otto goes to stealth. Wait, let's go ahead. He's just going to stealth right there. So he kind of like hunkers down.
Yeah, I want him to watch both courtyards and tell me what he sees.
Okay. So he kind of hunkers down and kind of looks back in different ways. Now he looks over the side, and you can see that. So what he would tell you about the other side is like he can't see. He's like, it looks okay, but I can still smell something really bad down there.
It's like something living or something dead.
Something dead. A lot of dead stuff.
Out of something dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's what he would say is like it smells like a dead place, and the image you get is like a cemetery or a charnel house, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So you pop up on that wall and you see that creature down there, and it's sort of like you see its little insectile eyes kind of like look up at you, and and it's making you see it's like little spidery legs kind of like start to kind of like come up the wall at you. All right, so you climbed up there in your move action, and that's a arrow. Did you shoot it?
Just a stealth roll. I climb up on the wall, and I want to just kind of go incognito. I don't want the insect creature to see me.
All right, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and roll his perception now. Oh.
What's he got? Plus 26?
Well, no. Plus 22. So let me roll that. Yeah, you're pretty sure he still sees you.
That's okay.
Okay, because the reason that you're pretty sure he still sees you is you see his like little insecty eyes kind of like looking at you, and you can see. So he's got all these like weird, funky like legs, and you can see a couple of those legs sort of kind of coming up the wall towards you.
Yeah, so I've got no more move, right? I just have to hope he doesn't hit me that time, the next time.
You used one move action to get up on the wall, and the second move action to go to stealth. You could move, but since you're stealthing, you could move. You can only move half your speed unless you have fast stealth.
I would be happy to move half my speed.
Okay.
Which would be 15 foot.
Yep.
And those are 5 foot squares.
Those 5 foot squares, yeah.
Now, is that going to draw an attack of opportunity because he has reach?
Might. Well.
Her square isn't even diagonal.
He's down, so.
Yeah, he's down below you, so it depends which way. Well, it depends which way you're going to go. If you're going to go due south along the wall, then yes, it would. If you're going to go due west, it would not.
It leaves me almost in the same position, but it's faster for me.
Okay. Yeah, so that will not provoke, although he seems quite interested in you. All right. All right. That is the end of that round. And it's the bug's turn. He looks over at you. No, he doesn't think you're that cool. So he's going to climb back up onto the wall, provoking the ready to action from Flash Art, and he is going to try and stick Flash Art with his stinger. 22. Does that hit you? Flash?
Not even close. Nope. Does not hit me.
That does not. So the stinger comes, and you see Flash Art sort of get out of the way, just a thing, and that stinger bounces off the terrace and comes ripping back. Now, Flash, you get an attack. This is your ready to action. You get an attack at it as it comes down. Ooh, that is a hit. Is that a potential crit?
Oh, yep.
That's roll it again to see if that's a crit. I'm getting the thing.
Oh, every time, I swear.
No, but it's definitely a hit, and you get exploding dice.
All right.
So go ahead and roll your regular damage.
Plus my calculator, so that would be
16 points. That's pretty good. You guys see his thing go down?
No.
It went down a little. Get real. I'll get real close on the thing so that those of you who are looking at the movie, you can see. Yeah, there it is, right there, the little bit. It went down. So yeah, not a ton, but a little something, and it hadn't been hit very much. So every little bit helps, right? But you did stab him, and it's like, kind of like it did not like that. All right, Lothar.
I need a 20-foot radius, please.
You got it. Hold on one moment, Tito.
Does a ready to action only get one attack on a?
Yeah, single attack.
All
right, there's your 20.
Let me know if he steps away from
I can't move it.
I have that
Can't
step
see
up
it?
feet.
I can't move it.
Oh, hold on. Why can't you move? Controlled by Lothar the Red. You should be able to move your guy.
Not my guy, the radius.
Oh, I put it on you.
No. I need one I can move.
Okay. Hold on. Let me take that off then. Let's go ahead and use. I'm going to make a second U. We're going to make it really small. And we're going to give it a radius. All right, and let me take that other radius off, which I thought I had done, but apparently didn't. There you go. Okay, can you see it? You should be able to move that. Let me make sure. Yeah, you should be able to move it.
Okay, right there.
Okay, what's going on in there?
Holy Smite.
Ooh, very nice.
This thing is an evil outsider, correct?
That's a safe bet.
Okay.
Holy Smite. You draw it on holy power. Neutral evils are harmed. Good creatures are unaffected. It is 1d6 per caster level to an evil outsider and causes to become blinded. Will save. Does half and negates the blind. Okay. So what's the will save on this?
18. Wait, 19.
19. His will save is +8, so that's not a slam dunk. So let's see how this goes. Ooh, he made it. 24. So half damage and not blinded, but he is an evil outsider, so he does take the amount of damage that you're talking. So it was 1d6 per caster level. What's your caster level?
7.
7d6 points of damage halved.
He rolled it.
I rolled that already. I'm sorry. It's
20, I didn't see it. Okay.
23 halved.
So 11 points of damage.
And then you can take away the radius.
Okay. Boom. All right. So you guys see this column of white light just materialize up there. One second. Okay. All right. Excellent. Cool. You gonna move it all or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Hold on a second, Ohm. All right. You see all this stuff. That worm is coming your way. It definitely wants to eat you.
Do those things look like they can get to the top of the wall?
I don't know about the top of the wall. They're pretty big, so they're large. So they're probably 7, 8 feet, maybe 10 feet long, and they have big, like hooked tails and spikes on them. So they're pretty big. You don't know if it could get to the top of the secondary wall, but it could definitely follow you up those stairs.
Right. Okay. I'm going to move up this way and say, Dragon, can you get me to the top of that wall?
All right.
Okay, after the smack on the top of the head,
Yeah.
No, wait, I'm sorry. After Gato gets smacked in the head.
It's just too fun. I mean, I got to call him Dragon.
All right, so you go up the stairs and you yell out to Storm. How about sending me? Put me on the top of the thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I got to move, so I guess I can try to climb, but I'm chances of me doing it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Right.
Nah.
Toss me.
Toss me.
Toss me.
All right.
Did they tell the elf?
All right. So Gato and
Hey,
Flash.
one thing, Les.
Mm-hmm.
Flashheart's initiative should move to right before the bug since he readied an action.
Oh, that's right. I will fix that. Good call.
So right before the bug.
Right.
Meanwhile, I'm going to throw an axe at the bug
Okay.
and then jump across that ledge. Are the two ledges the same height?
No, the one you're on is about 8 feet below the second one.
This one's 8 foot down?
Yeah. It's 8 foot down from the secondary one.
Okay, so the 14 probably didn't hit, right?
14 did not hit, no.
Okay, I am going to jump to here.
Okay. You use acrobatics?
Acrobatics, 10 foot.
Wow.
That should make it.
Wow. Yeah, you made it. Boing.
Caught Farina's attention.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, the axe is back in my hand too because it's a returning axe.
It's a returning axe. So yeah, so you throw it, leap, and then the axe kind of like is coming back to where you originally were, but then churns in midair, mind you. You grab it as you leap onto the thing so that it's in your hand when you land. That's pretty Greatest American Hero stuff right there.
I'm done.
After you jump, you hear Elendar yell, Gato, get back here.
Gato, come back! It's all an illusion. You're gonna die. All right, so that's
Have the dragon come get me.
I'll put you on the waiting list
Yeah.
of getting slapped in the head.
Illendar, Storm, and Fletcher.
Okay. Storm is going to use her whole turn to be a taxi.
Okay, so she's gonna reach down, pick up Ohm, and plant him.
Yeah, jump down, grab him, and then kind of go wherever he's pointing her and drop him wherever he says.
Well, where he is, he's like halfway up the stairs. So I don't know that she would have to jump down. She could probably just reach out and pick him up because the stairs are sort of like going up to the level of the wall.
Now Otto's paying attention to Storm. got Otto's attention. That was pretty cool.
Is there enough room for me there in that corner, Les? Or do I need to-
No, you're there. It depends. I mean, do you tell Storm to take you somewhere else, or?
No, I just wanted to get on top of the wall. I got 10-foot reach, so I should be able to reach the bug from there, right?
I don't know.
You're 15 feet away.
Yeah, you're 15. I mean, well, yeah. I mean, from a combat standpoint, yeah, you have to step one more square towards it. So you could just push Gato off of the wall, actually push him into the courtyard, so he's there. He can get directly at the bug.
I can push him into the bug, right?
Huh? You can fall into that dead one, certainly.
Push him into the bug, distract the bug, and then attack.
That would work.
All right, well, I'll have to wait for Gato to get out of the way.
Okay, so if that's all the further you want her to take you, so that's not much at all.
Actually, if you don't mind, I guess I can go in front of Gato. I'd probably rather be in front of Gato than having Gato next to the bug. So if he can pick me up to there.
Yeah, that's so close. It's going to be one action no matter where you want to go.
All right, let's do that. Hopefully I'm not going to irritate Gato, but we'll see.
Well, where's Storm going to go? Because there's a lot of attacks of opportunities taking place here right now.
Yeah.
Is Storm going to drop him and fly by?
Storm sees Farina there with a bow in her hand, right?
Yep. Well, I don't know. She's stealthing, so maybe not. Roll a perception check.
So maybe we need to go.
I don't think you see Storm or Farina there.
Okay.
Farina,
So
you roll.
we need to go over top of him and go on the other side.
Oh, so above, so like sort of like a parabola kind of thing. That would work. She's got the room to run.
Can you do that, Storm? Drop me over on the other side.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's go over to here then.
Go 60 feet.
Lord, ladies, make up your mind.
So Storm does not see Farina. Ohm, give me a perception check. And Gatto, give me a perception check.
And do you have reach, Gordon?
All right.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Ohm sees Farina. Storm does not see Farina. Gatto does not see Farina.
Okay. If that's the case, if Storm knows you can shoot past her, or then she's going to drop right in front of you between you and the bug.
Okay.
And that's her whole action.
Okay. All right. So he's going to attack of opportunity. Wait, before we do that, let's get that out of the way. The bug is going to try and bite. Is Storm in the air?
She was flying over the top, but she lands right next to him.
So he's going to try and bite her.
Okay.
Okay. Bite is, ooh, boy. This is a good one. Oh, no. All right, let me roll to see if I...
You're right. That's a great one.
That's an awesome one. That's the best I could have rolled.
And that's back to back.
Oh, look at that.
Confirmed it. All right.
That's like a double fumble.
That's a good roll in
Yeah, I
there.
think
His stinger fell off.
his stinger fell off.
Well, he tried to bite her, so it may be...
His teeth fell out.
His false teeth fell out.
That's a double fumble, so it's going to be max... So my fumble chart has a bunch of different things. So hold on, let me go to the chart. Natural attack.
Bit his own stinger off. In a fit of despair at having to face a black dragon.
You know, she's going to do the whole like Mo thing. She's just going to line you guys up and just like snap across like all of you.
I feel safe. She likes to be healed.
Okay, she probably miss you, but everyone else she's going to slap all in a row.
Frustration. You take a -4 penalty on all attacks for 1 round. So that's not that bad. Man, that's a tough one. Okay, so she's -4
For her next round.
and she missed that attack of opportunity. And it's -4 in the next round. Okay, so that was Storm, Ilindar, and Fletcher.
Ilindar is going to cast. Actually, hang on one second. Let me measure this. Okay, that's less than 30 feet. Okay. Ilindar's casting haste, and I'm pretty much hitting everyone on the top of this thing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see 7 combatants, and that's how many I can do. So.
All right. Is Lothar getting it as well?
Everybody except for me and Lothar get haste.
Okay. Nice. All right. Super. Fletcher, you feel the power of haste compels you.
All right. 5-foot step to here. I believe I have flanking now.
Yes. Yeah, you would because of Storm.
I'm going to rage and full attack action.
Okay.
That's 3 hammer strikes.
Ooh.
20, 20, 20.
That's a hit.
And remember, everybody, with the
Stop.
With the haste, you get the +1 to attack.
Okay, so
the second one was a fumble, and if you take the third one as your confirm, you did not confirm the fumble, so you get 1 hit, but then your attack ends. So go ahead and roll the damage for that first hit. The 34 was a hit. Ooh, 25 points. That's
I'm not done.
What do you mean you're not done?
I'm not done. He's evil, right?
Yes. Kind of. It's really just sort of
He takes
misunderstood.
another 12.
Holy crap.
Ooh, max damage. What is it? Oh, because of holy?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, so
Had time to get a 1, but there you go.
boom. That was a solid hit, my friend. You got a nice clock into him.
Yeah, too bad I didn't do that 3 times.
No, and he's going to try and stick you again. All right, so you got his attention now. Otto and Farina. So Otto and Farina are both stealthing. What do you guys do? So
I can see the little courtyard now, so I basically have Otto watching the large courtyard to see if anything changes.
all right, so he's going to just snook-a-dook right down here to see the large courtyard.
Yeah.
So Otto is confused because he sees an empty courtyard, but he smells a lot of dead things. So he's confused.
I'm going to roll his stealth again.
Okay.
Okay, so that's that. And then Farina, I can't see the little courtyard anymore when you moved Otto.
Hold on. Let me.
And I would consider Farina's flanking. Is that right? I would think.
With Otto, yeah, you've got that.
Well, Otto's not really behind him, but I think he's being pressured by Fletcher.
Does your companion thing work with everybody?
No. I mean, just normal flanking with everybody else.
Archers don't normally get flanking, do they?
Yeah, that's a melee thing, isn't it? Flanking.
Unless you're a rogue.
Unless you're a rogue, yeah.
Certain,
Archers.
abilities, right?
Yeah. Unless you're a rogue, you don't really get archer flanking.
So then, in order to get my flanking, I would have to move Otto.
Use him with it.
Wait.
Yeah, I do with Otto. I get flanking with Otto. It's a
Yeah,
companion.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to move him all the way here, or can I move him here?
He's got to threaten, so you have to be next to him. He's already done an attack of opportunity this round, though, so he's not going to have to worry about that.
That's
Okay.
true.
I
Okay,
just got a spring attack.
he does not. So I'm going to move him.
You're gonna beat my way.
What's that?
Be in Gato's way.
Nothing. Do it.
You can. I mean, he's 2 foot tall. You can do anything you want over him, right? 2 foot wide, 2 foot tall.
Not with him being in that square.
Go ahead.
I think it's worth it. I'm going to take 3 shots with the
It'd be what
plus.
it be.
Did any of those hit?
Hold on, let me see. 25, 27, 25. Is that what you got?
Yeah.
All 3 of those hit.
Nice.
Never mind.
Sorry, Gatto. Okay. This is where a macro would come in nice right here for the damage and stuff. Even though that changes.
I just changed my my macro for the bless and flanking and all that other stuff, but
This is all auto, right?
Yeah, that's all arrows. 3 arrows.
Oh, those are arrows. Okay.
Farina,
Shoot,
Yep.
shoot, shoot.
this is Otto shooting a bow.
Now that's something. Otto is not going to bite the creature. He doesn't have good will saves and checks.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. So 24. 32. Okay. So those arrows go slapping into the guy. Oop. There you go.
Back? Okay.
Boom. So you see it, and you could see it sort of like, it's getting surrounded by people, and you kind of like, everybody's sort of beating the crud out of it. You have to be close to the edge here for your light to get through.
Thank you. Whoever did that. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, I took a 5-foot step back.
All right. Okay, so so Otto moved into there.
Farina fired.
And Farina fired. Okay, so that's
Flash arts up.
Yeah, flash arts up. Wait, no, he's not. Kind of he is. Hold on a second.
He is if you include defense.
Hag.
Okay.
Hags.
1 second. Getting right down. Okay.
So Fletcher, give me a perception check.
Okay. And we have bless, right? Okay.
Are you ready for me, Les?
Well, not yet.
Sorry, make that one more for the blast.
Okay, so you look down and you see one of those worms coming up the stairs. You see this like big maggot mouth, kind of like, and it's coming right at you.
Lovely.
So it's going to get to you, but it's not going to be able to attack. It has to do a double move.
Okay.
But it's come up the stairs. It's also kind of like the square is kind of thing. It's sort of like just slithering up the stairs.
Doesn't that provoke an attack of opportunity?
From
me.
Gatto and Fletcher?
Not from Gatto because I'm above it.
Yeah, Fletcher, do you have reach?
Nope.
Yeah, then no, would not. I don't think. He's not passing through a
Oh yeah, he moved into it. He didn't pass through it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and he's not attacking. I mean, he's going to attack you next round. He just can't.
Isn't urination a free action? I mean,
I just did. It's a free action. So, okay, so that's him. Flash art.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me? Okay. So I will attempt to
Yep.
do 2 attacks on the insect man here. So
Okay.
I'm going, actually,
You get 3.
I think I'm gonna do holy smite evil. I think it's only 1 attack, right? But bust my attack roll.
No. Smite evil. Yeah, it's an environmental kind of thing. So hold on.
Okay, it looks like it lasts until this thing goes away or dies.
Right, exactly. But you can't have a different smite going until you kill this one. So when you hold on.
So here's the first one, the base attack for the mat. I see. So for the 3, I just keep stepping down the base attack bonus. I leave the smite evil bonus on, but I step down to BAB. Okay, here we go. Smite evil. Boom.
Got it.
15.
Hit.
And then down 2. Smite evil again.
Miss.
Hit.
Hey, Matt.
And,
Matt?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You have a 3rd attack. You get another one at full strength because of the haste.
Because of haste.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I will do that right now. So 3rd attack. Hit. Right?
20. That's plus 2, so 29. That is so 2 hits.
Woo! All right. So first hit.
2 hits with your smite evil damage.
Oh.
Oh, right. I think I forgot about that. I add my charisma to that, so that'd be that damage.
You add your level to it.
That would be 18.
I thought it was charisma to the attack and level to damage, wasn't it? Isn't it, Don?
I believe so. I'm double
I believe
checking
so
now.
too.
Look at
Yeah,
it
so
now.
it's 18.
Okay.
Yeah, level to damage.
Level to I see. Okay, thank you. So 18, and then one more hit.
Now do it again. Roll higher.
Bypassing all DR.
There you go.
21.
Team.
You hear that last?
Last.
All DR.
I know.
Okay.
It's not 14, it's 21 less.
All
Right.
done there?
Oh, it's 21?
Well, because he still has the smite, or no?
Yes.
I thought it was at,
Smite.
yeah, it's still spiked. Crap. Damn it. I was hoping to teleport him out of there. All right, so it falls off. So you see Flashheart sort of like stabs him a couple of times right in the thorax. You see the creature, this black blood just comes squirting out, and a bunch of like these rank sort of entrails and bug guts come flying out all over the top there. It gets on Flashheart, it gets on Fletcher, but he falls backwards into the thing and sort of with a crash, and his spider legs kind of just, and he's laying there next to the other one. Farina, give me a perception check. Gatto, too. And Ohm. Okay.
I'm really focusing on Otto jumping in front of me.
Hey, Les, I have a
rolled a
leak I
28.
gotta take care of downstairs. Apparently something leaking. I'll be back.
Okay. What'd you say?
Farina got the 28.
Farina got to 28. All right, Farina, while everybody is like, yeah, go Flashheart, you look down at the body of the creature. And what you see gives you, I mean, you're a little confused because you remember that dead spider that has been sitting there the whole time?
Yep.
You see one of its legs kind of just go and grab onto the leg of the
Scorpion.
the scorpion creature and sort of drag it closer.
Nobody
There-
else.
Nobody else saw it.
The spider's alive. That's what I say.
You yell
Or
out, the
something.
spider's alive. And you hear
Or
Flashheart
something.
yell out, I just killed it.
Not that. The spider that sat down beside her.
Okay. Yeah, you saw its arm, it's sort of like, it almost, I mean, if you were looking the other way, you would have never seen it. But it's
really
one of its
creepy.
legs just went and grabbed onto it, and you can see it moving very slowly as it's dragging the other creature closer to it.
That's why I said the spider's alive. The spider is alive or something. I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it still looks dead. It was just one leg moved. But it looks, I mean, you're staring at it, and you're like, it's still moving because you can see sort of like underneath the dead insect demon, you can see that there's little drag marks, which are slowly getting bigger underneath it as this dead spider is dragging it towards it. You're not sure what it's doing.
It's not good. I know that.
It's not good. All right, so that's Flashheart. Lothar.
I'm going to move to here and burst.
Okay, to heal.
Oh, good God.
You want me to roll one?
Please, 4d6.
46. How many ones did you get? Two
Two
ones
ones,
and two
Two
threes?
threes.
That's brutal.
I roll.
46. Hold on a sec.
That's
15.
better.
There
So
you go.
everybody in the party who is injured, with the exception, I believe, of
Farina.
Farina, because she's too far out. And she's not injured anyway, so that's okay. Everybody else gets 15 points back.
So Fletcher.
Oh, no, Ohm got hit.
Fletcher's home.
Okay.
Cut out, Mike.
Yeah, we cut out. All right, so everybody take 50 or get 15 points back, thanks to Lothar. Who's next? Ohm is next.
With the rules lawyers, that does not cure the poison that hit me, right?
That
Right.
does not cure the poison.
All right. I guess someone's gonna glance at Farina with a frown and then try to jump down and make it to.
You just heard her say that spider's alive. And you're not really sure if she's talking about the creature, which is obviously dead, or the other creature, which looks a lot more like a spider, which has been in the corner, which has been dead for a while, it looks like.
What are you frowning at me for?
So that's what dwarves do. 8 feet drop.
All right, boom, you drop down. Okay.
Yeah, it's not just surly women that can frown at people.
All right.
I'm a dwarf. I got you beat, babe.
Okay.
I don't know. Man, I don't know if I would have to. I'd have to. There might be some wagering on a surly woman versus dwarf frown off.
I wasn't going to say it less.
It's a contest no one wants to witness.
Can you imagine? I'm imagining the Klingon trial in that one Star Trek movie. Frown off.
So you're seriously going to drop down in there?
Yep.
8 foot.
So you drop down in there. That'll take you a move action. What are you gonna do next? You got another action that you can do.
Die.
Okay, I can take a 5 foot step and attack, right? Oh, I can't do a 5 foot step and a move, can I?
You can't climb up the dead thing.
Can I move to there with my move action?
Yes. Now keep in mind that dead demon is difficult terrain. That's a sentence I've never said.
That's in every rule book.
I mean, expeditious retreat might be. I mean, I've still got a 50 move that lasts for quite a while. So
okay, it's still difficult terrain. It just makes it you gotta expend twice. It cuts your movement right down in half. Unless expeditious retreat, does it invalidate that?
I'm not. Will it matter? I mean, basically, I want to drop down and get to where I'm at now. Can I do that with 50-foot move?
Absolutely.
Then that's all I needed. So I'm just going to do one attack then on the spider that's laying there pretending to be dead.
All right, so you just slam in there?
Yeah, I'm going to use Vital Strike.
Oh, crap, it's not dead?
That's what Farina said.
Farina says it's not dead yet. So you guys would have seen Ohm jump down there. Well, I don't know if, Gato would. Gato, you see Ohm jump down there, and he's running over the top of the demon that Flashheart killed, and he's slamming his hammer into the already dead spider thing.
1, 2, 3.
Did the spider twitch?
You didn't see it. He didn't see it either. He's going on. Farina yelled out, "The spider's alive!"
Quick,
All right, I had to figure out
CPR.
my
We can bring it back.
Oh, bloody hell. All right, I missed.
28. Let me see if that's going to be okay. Yeah, you just sort of clank off the wall. You're like doing. I missed it. But you do see another. You do. As you're walking towards it, you do see. So it's got these. So let me just describe this dead creature. It's basically a spider the size of a small elephant. It's dark blue. It has 8 big legs, and the legs themselves have barbed razor-edged front claws. And as you're, so you jump down and you come around with your hammer, but you accidentally hit the side wall, and there's ping, and a piece of little chunks of rock and stuff kind of fly over it, and you see this thing's eyes just go, and you see all 8 of these eyes just sort of open up and look directly at you.
Does it look undead, or does it just like it was pretending?
You're not sure. You're not sure. I mean, do you have any experience with undead? Give me a perception check. You never know.
You can ask your old paladin friend.
14. Yeah, you don't know if it's undead or not. It looked dead. You could have sworn it was dead. It didn't do anything up until now, and now its eyes are open, and it's looking right at you.
All right.
Okay. It looks really unpleasant. And those legs look like they could eat. Let me put it this way. They look like they could easily reach you at 10 feet. Easily. Okay? Got him.
So I'm going to do one of 2 stupid things.
Okay.
Stupid
Why
thing
stop
one.
there? I mean, keep going.
One is to jump down on top of this guy here, flanking it and attacking.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Jump down upon this.
Jump onto a now very much alive, apparently, demon spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I be flanking with Ohm?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, wait. The second stupid thing I'm considering is jumping down on top of this and flanking with Fletcher.
Well, I'll
You
tell
get
you.
behind him, though.
Well, so if you wanted to do that, you could actually run. So before you jump down on living evil creatures, let me remind you that you can actually move
Oh, I know I
along
can move.
the thing and jump down. So if you wanted to, you could actually move. What's the thing that makes the? Is it shift?
Q.
Q. I can never remember that. So you could actually come down here and then go here and then jump down there, right? Or you could come down here.
Okay, and I would still be flanking with Ohm because of the size of the spider.
Oh, that's a good point. No, you probably would not be.
Right.
At least not where Ohm is standing right now.
And if I jump down on this guy, I'd rather jump on him because I don't think he could bite me if I'm on his back.
Well, if
You
you
can
were,
draw a line through less if you're standing there.
you could draw a line through it. Yeah, you would be flanking there.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to run around the wall and jump down next to the spider. You're going to miss. 22 is a miss.
Yeah.
Let me double check that. Oh, no! 22 is a hit. I am sorry. I thought it was higher than that. 22 is a hit. With sneak attack.
So 15 points of damage plus 2 bleed.
Okay.
And
So 17 points of damage.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Way to do the math, Mike.
Well, you had the 2 bleed the first
And I
time.
have spring attack, so I'm going to move to there afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
Far on the spider.
All right. All right. Hold on. I gotta do a thing here. All right. What is that? All right. Damage. Man, you're. I'm assuming you're using the Elven Blade.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get what you think is a solid hit, but it bonks right off of this side of like chitinous armor coating that it has. Which is really hard and rigid, and you just sort of like get a glancing blow. You don't seem like you've done a ton of some. I mean, you cracked a piece of it off, and there's like a little bit of ichor leaking out, but it's not. I mean, you're not sure that you did a ton of damage to it. The other thing is you've definitely got its attention because you could see it sort of like, a couple of its arms sort of uncork sort of in your direction. You could see one of its many eyes kind of like look over at you. So it knows you're there. All right. Okay, that's awesome. Gato with the devil may care attitude. I love it. Ilindar and Storm and Fletcher. Fletcher, this thing's right on your doorstep. And it's like
I was really hoping it was just barely alive.
The spider. Mike, you want to go first?
No, go ahead. You're ready.
Well, yeah, mine's pretty simple.
Go ahead and do yours.
5-foot step, 3 attacks. I don't see a health bar on him, by the way, Les.
You don't see oh right, okay, hold on. Yep.
There's not one on the spider either.
26 will it hit? Yeah, that'll hit.
Attack 2.
32 will definitely hit. Boom! You're just whacking the
3.
front out of this giant maggot. 23 will also hit. 3 hits.
Does it? And should I roll the evil damage?
It's evil. It's definitely evil.
Right, so here's first. I'll do the 3 main.
Okay. Oh, holy cheapers!
And then here's the evil.
76 to start.
Plus
Another
28.
28. So how much is that? Is that am I reading that right? So
104.
104 points of damage. All right. So it had
All
68.
magical and holy, by the way, for damage reduction.
So it had 68 points of damage. So this thing is just like slithering up those stairs. And Fletcher, you just like bam, bam, bam. And by the time you get it with that third hit, you could see like it's like inner guts just come squirting out the sides and all down the stairs. It's like you remember the original Alien movie?
Yeah.
You remember when they killed Ash, the science officer, and he turned out to be a replicant, and all that white goo started spraying out all over everywhere? That's kind of what it looks like. It's this whitish paste blood that goes, and it's not even really blood. It's just like whatever guts that this thing was moving around in. That's what was inside it. And now that stuff it's dead, and that stuff is all over those stairs.
Now you got to walk through it.
Ew.
Very cool. All right, so that's
Awesome.
Fletcher.
After
Illidar
watching
Storm.
Fletcher kill that, I'm going to take a break and just watch him.
Boy, he did. He mashed the crud out of that. So
Yeah. I was working hard over there, being proud of my Scorpion Man kill. He just Cuisinarted this thing.
he
Nice
did.
work.
He did on his normal damage. He did 2 off of max, and max damage for that is 26 times 3, so that's 78. He did 76. So, and then he had 2 5s and 2 6s in his 66. That's some good rolls, man.
Yay!
That's brutal. All right, Illidar Storm. What are you guys doing? Storm's on the wall.
Storm. So it's by going down. That's more than 10 feet to go from where she's at to right there, right?
It is, unless she flies.
Even flying, it's going to be more than 10 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm wanting it more than 10 feet because that means I can charge.
Okay.
So,
So you're
charging down. She's basically, it's like a charge, but she's really just jumping off the wall and then gliding down and pouncing on this thing.
Okay.
So all these are going to be at +3.
All right. Only 1 hit, but it was max damage. So Storm is finding that she is having problems piercing this thing's outer carapace. And she's also having problems hitting the dang thing because suddenly it's springing to very vigorous life. You know, before it was kind of like sneaking around and that kind of stuff. Now it's like, and it's like all legs and hard carapace all of a sudden. Storm comes flying in, tries to bounce on it, and it's just like ding, 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 blocking her stuff and all kinds of things like that. So it is not at all sluggish.
Okay.
All right.
And
What
then
about you in there?
right now, there's no room for me to climb up to whatever platform was over here, right?
No. Yeah, you
It's
can
kind
go
of
there.
full right now, right?
No, there's room.
Body, though.
Where is it that I have to be to climb up there?
You mean to the terrace?
Yeah,
You could. There's. You have to be like here.
like where?
Next to me and Flash.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong thing. Like right here. Yeah, right behind Flashheart would be the closest.
Okay. I'm going to go to there and ask for someone to help pull me up.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to try and climb first, but I'm probably going to fail this.
Oh, come
Okay.
on. You-
Come on, you can climb up there.
Ask the dragon for help.
I don't want to be added to that list.
Oh,
No, you can't.
oh.
There's a reason I asked for someone to help pull me up.
Basically,
see-
like reach out, grab a handhold, and your hand falls off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting you back because you didn't make it up. You're
Oh,
not up?
that's up there? Okay.
Yeah, that's up there. Lothar looks disgusted. You guys can't climb back. In the Ulfin North, we climb things like this before we get breakfast.
Yeah, you've never seen my climb score. I'm not judging.
All right, Otto and Farina. Farina, you see, like, suddenly there's a bunch of people in that courtyard, but that spider looks problematic.
All right.
What you do notice is it's still got a hold of the dead body of the insecto demon. Like, it's got, like, 2 legs wrapped around it. You're not sure what that means for Storm and Ohm, but...
It's pumping bad blood back into the insect. I feel it.
Well, or it's preparing to use that insect as a weapon.
Oh, God, even worse. Okay, so does Otto have to roll a stealth every time it's his turn?
As long as he wants to stay stealth, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, he rolled a 14, which isn't so good. He's going to skinny around here,
Okay.
and Farina's going to take 3 of her +1 arrows
Okay.
to try and break through the extra hard as I see everything boinking off of him.
Well, they're doing damage to it. It's just there's obviously some sort
Not
of...
as much as we'd hoped.
Not as much as you'd hoped, yeah. Oh no. So first is a 22. That's a hold on, let me check. I think it's
Wow, it's a waste.
no, 22 is a hit.
Oh.
The second one is a potential fumble. 27 would hit. So the fumble is just a fumble, no anti-critical. But the first one does hit. Go ahead and roll it.
All right.
So just so you know, when you go to counting, you've only shot 2 of those arrows.
Okay. Thank you.
2d6. Yeah, it just kind of spangs off of them. You're not sure you did any damage at all.
Non-magic. I need magic.
Well, that was a magical arrow.
Oh, well, doesn't that break through damage resistance?
This is hardness DR, maybe.
It depends on the damage resistance. There are certain kinds of damage resistance. Certain kinds of damage resistance are worse than others. This one, man, you're just not. I mean, you just saw your arrow spang off and just like kind of blay off, and you don't think it even touched it.
Can I go back and get those later?
Yeah.
Cool.
No. Well, once shot, the magic of the arrows goes away.
Oh.
But if you wanted to frame them and put them on a wall.
Yeah, like I did at my house. Okay. All right, so that is the end of that round. Quick break while we're at the top of the round, and I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves or engage in some much-needed planning.
What is Beast Bane?
Hey, Matt. Matt, are you there?
He's muted.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh.
I'm here.
How did you take this thing down pretty quick last time, or who killed this spider thing last time?
Nobody.
I
It
don't-
was
No, it
pretending
was
to be
dead when we got here. Yeah. When we first saw the
Oh.
scorpion thing, it was dead,
That was dead.
and I had assumed it had been some sort of like. At that time, thinking back, I thought it maybe been a summoning by the succubus, but I realized it would have
Okay.
disappeared because of summoning. So I hadn't thought about it playing possum.
So this thing is full health then.
Yeah.
All right.
Now
Okay.
I can hit it pretty hard. Should I switch to that and let Flash Art continue on with the worms?
Yes, it seems like those worms are a lot easier than this thing. I've just got Storm there to block, and I'm going to be moving Storm around to get between Gato and it, just for defense. But yeah, we need some offense to take this thing out.
Will I be able to swing at it from up on the wall?
That's the last question. I don't know.
Okay. I'll ask when it's my turn.
Just don't tell Les.
He's getting his bourbon ready.
Uh-huh.
And Lothar, I could still use a cure poison if you've got one at some point.
Yeah, I don't have the ability to cure poison right now. Sorry.
Yeah, I need a potion. Because this has happened to me before.
You need to stop getting poisoned.
Yes. It's happening embarrassingly frequently.
I can though start preparing a remove poison. I don't think it's a super high level spell.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just figure that for the rest of this battle, I'm not going to have it.
All right, sorry about that.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not, because I also paid a visit to the gin and tonic man.
Ah, we thought bourbon.
No, it's too hot. All right.
Yeah,
so,
you guys are all hotter than me right now. That is weird.
oh man, it's blazing hot, but it's supposed to break this week. So
Like tonight.
tonight, yeah. So hopefully we'll probably get like tornadoes and firestorms and rains of frogs as it does. But you know,
Yeah,
supposed to
take it over the heat.
okay, it's been brutal. I mean, high 90s every day. All right, so first things first. Fletcher, as you sort of look over the squashed body of this worm, and with all its like white sort of very much Elmer's glue pasty with guts splattered all over the stairs, you see another one of these worms sort of like coming around the corner, like, you know, like it's almost as if it smells the guts of its comrade there, and it begins kind of like it's sneaking around the stairs too, so you can see it kind of coming up here. It doesn't come, but it seems a little cagier than the first one. It doesn't come all the way up, but it's definitely blocking those stairs, and it's definitely sort of, you can see that little like sucker mouth is sort of like eating some of the guts of its maggoty friend. But yeah, you have a feeling that it's only a matter of time before it decides to come up to you. I'm gonna go ahead and move this out of the way so you can see it. So this whole area is filled with white guts. I'm gonna draw a little few.
Dead worms are difficult terrain.
Are dead worms difficult terrain?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, dead giant maggots, definitely difficult terrain. Well, this one's just like eating some of the guts that have flowed downward towards the thing, but it's definitely probably going to follow up on that.
Yay, what a life.
Yeah, it's okay. All right, so spider guy.
2 bleed.
Okay.
Which probably doesn't.
Okay, let me go ahead and put that in there. Done. All right, so what am I gonna do? Okay, yeah, it is going. It can do both. Oh man, this dude is awesome. He's gonna show up again, I have a feeling. All right, so couple of things. It is going to.
And then the 30-second clock runs out and it goes to the end of the
This is why we don't have a 30-second. All right, so it is going to attack Storm with its claws, and it's going to try and bite him, but it's also going to shoot a web at Gatto. So let's do the physical attacks first. So these are natural attacks at Storm. Bite and 2 claws. And Storm, you are not going to like this at all.
fumble.
You guys help, because you guys are not going to like the bonuses this thing has. All right, first things first. First is the bite, 29, and then claw.
Yes.
So did any of those hit?
None of them did.
None of them hit. What's your
Go Storm.
class?
She's got mage armor and shield going right now, which those 2 things add 8 to her armor class.
Oh man, that's
Her armor class is 35 right now.
35. All right, so it's still achievable, but even so, she doesn't wear any armor or anything, right?
No.
Okay. 20 reflex save. Okay, so hold on. The web goes squirting out at you. Let me make sure. All right. What did you roll? 20?
Yeah.
Not enough, buddy. That web gets all over you. And you are stuck. Let me find a good web to stick on you. Let's see if this works. We can even see this.
I got one.
There we go. Can you even see that? No, you can't even see it. It does these.
I thought it was white.
All right, I'm going to put it. Yeah, it's weird looking. Hold on. All right, I'm going to put this underneath you. That's the web. And it's basically attached to the wall. So you are stuck. It just craps out a big web at you and sticks you. All right, so that's him. Flash art. The flash art, you and Fletcher have no idea this shit is going on the other side of that wall. All you hear is
We hear some yelling, I bet.
it's some yelling, and maybe Farina going, "The spider's alive!" And then a lot of sort of storms sort of swoop down in there. You're not sure. All you guys see is a bunch of like white guts on the stairs, and another one of these worms, heading your guys' way. And Illinois trying to climb.
You say the white guts are difficult terrain?
Yeah, so it's not just white guts. I mean, it's basically, imagine a maggot the size of a horse who's been smashed by a hammer until its guts squirt out all over the place in a narrow stone staircase.
All right, so if I want
But
to
you
make
also-
it to the,
That's what you're looking at. It's slippery and gutsy, and there's still a lot of worm in there.
so I can stand here and do the same thing I did for the other insect. I can ready an action. Wait for it to come to closer. Stab it.
Can you ready an action when there's yeah, I guess you could. It's not like Opfire where you can't see your target. So I guess you can just want to move forward and ready an action.
My other option is remind me what difficult terrain would be. I don't think I can make. I don't think I.
You can only move half your speed.
Right, so I wouldn't get much farther anyway. I'm only go 25.
And I don't know if you saw this, but remember what happened to Ohm when he went down in that courtyard?
Yeah, I saw. I don't plan to go down there, but I plan to defend the stairs. So I will. I'll ready an action, get my shield up, and let your either jump on, do a pro wrestling move on a spider, or go charging down into the courtyard if you really want to.
Okay, perfect.
I personally want you to go for the third rung onto the spider. WWF.
like Gatto was going to do.
Yeah, exactly.
I was just like, okay, if that's what you want to do.
You guys remember that movie with Matthew McConaughey where he's like a dragon fighter in London?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rain of Fire.
Rain of Fire, right? Where his
he
big
jumps out.
And and the dragon just snaps him up and eats him.
Mm-hmm. Awesome stuff. All right, so you're gonna stand at the thing and you're like, you won't pass, maggot creature. All right, cool. Of the hill people, what are you doing? So you just saw Illindar try to climb that terrace and fail miserably.
Okay, with an attempt of a 3, I don't think anyone even knew I tried. I just probably walked up to the thing,
like
bumped my head, and just kind of
like bonked his head on it. Oh,
that's pretty much what happened. I'm sure.
I think that's
Stand
fair
on
to
the
say.
nail.
Yeah.
like he was saying a quick prayer. So I'm going to come over here and actually do prayer. And so everybody is
Okay.
within range. And so all of the party gets a +1 to attack, damage, save, and skill checks. All of the bad guys get a -1 penalty on all those same rolls.
-1. All right, so how long does that last?
Not long enough.
One round per level. 1 round per level, and it's a 40-foot radius. So right now,
7 rounds. Should I put a radius on you just so we need? Well,
it's not really
I
necessary.
don't know.
He's
Yeah,
well
no,
within-
everybody's pretty close. Yeah. Okay.
Now, if there are other worms over here, they suffer the same negative up to this point.
Yeah, even if he doesn't see him, if they're within 40 feet of him, they take those penalties.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's cool.
So here's a question for you, Chuck. If something is outside of it when you cast it, but enters that 40 feet circle, does the prayer affect?
No, it only affects, it's a burst. So
It's a burst. Okay.
right,
All right.
it only affects the people in the area of effect at the time of casting.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
But then they can leave that area of effect afterwards too.
Yeah, they don't have to stay within 40 feet of me to get the benefits or the penalties.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. Awesome. All right. You just saw this thing go after Storm like a so this is a crazy thing. You're standing there and you just this thing tried to attack you, and then Storm comes out from behind you, swoops down, and is like suddenly it's a big slap fight between Storm and this spider. They're both like neither of them seems to be hitting, but they're they're going at it hard and furiously.
All right, I'm gonna stick my long hammer right into it.
She said.
Did you add the other pluses for bless and prayer?
Yeah, it's all on.
Okay.
It's all on. All right. So what's the 30 and the 15?
3 hits.
Oh, 3 hits. All right. So the 30 is a hit. Go ahead. And this is a magic hammer?
Yes, +1.
+1. Okay. Go ahead. Roll the dam. 24. That's solid. All right. You hit that carapace and pull back a pretty solid crack as this thing sort of slams down to the top of its thorax. It's still busy with Storm and its legs and biting that kind of stuff, and it kind of like looks at you and hisses, and you can see like its spider fangs are dripping venom. It's unhappy with you. That hurt it. I mean, it felt bad.
Can we see its health bar, or is that a secret on this one?
It should be up. Let me see if I just fungoed that.
I think it's just hidden under Storm and the dead thing and
Here, let me bring it. Let me bring it to the front. You should be able to
I
see
can
it.
see he's half. Yeah.
Ooh, it's been taking more damage than I thought.
Yeah. So just so you guys know, it did take damage from Lothar's Holy Smite, which travel that whole thing. And frankly, it did not make its save on that. So that was actually something that happened. You guys didn't even know. Lothar, you didn't even know you were hurting this thing. But so far, you're the one who's put the most hurt on that creature.
I am a badass player.
That's true. Mega badass. All right. So is that it for you, Ohm? You wanna walk out of there, or?
No, I'm done. I did a full attack. So.
Oh, full attack. That's right. All right. So.
Hello.
Okay. Hold on. He's going to do that. He's going to move to there. All right. And come up there. All right. Cool. Got
Am I held fast, or can I throw the axe or do anything?
So you are webbed. So let's just go there real quick and see what that does to a guy. All right. So anyone caught in the affair, if you are grappled, but so you can make a combat maneuver check or an escape artist as a standard action against the DC of the spell, which is prodigious. The web is considered difficult terrain, and you have to continue to make maneuver checks and escape artist checks to get out of it at the DC of the spell. But right now you're effectively grappled. So really the only thing that you could do is try to get ungrappled. You can't make an attack or anything.
What do I think a tinder twig would do to this web?
Well, tinder twigs are quite small, but webs tend to be flammable. Let's check out the rules again. The strands of a web spell are flammable. A flaming weapon can slash them away as easily as a hand brushes away cobwebs. Any fire can set the webs alight and burn away a 1 5-foot square in 1 round. All creatures within the webs take 2d4 points of fire damage from the flames.
I'm going to do that.
Because it's a tinder twig, it's going to take a minute for it to light, so the 5-foot square aspect of it won't kick in until next round.
Okay.
Because it's so small. But yeah, you can. So you basically get out a tinder twig, and you scratch it against your beard, and start the web on fire. Is that what you're doing?
So yeah, that's it for this round. Next round, it'll actually happen.
Okay, hold on a sec.
He can handle peril.
Well, he seems to be handling a fair amount of peril lately. So he's jumping on spiders. He's trying to hurt people. I don't know what to think. All right, hold on. All right.
Kick-ass guy.
We'll just put that there. Oh, hold on. Low fire. Okay, so that's Gato. You're not going to. So Tinder Twig, since you're grappled, it's going to take your entire turn, isn't it?
Right.
Yep. Illendar, Storm, and Fletcher.
You go first, Mike?
Sure. Storm takes a 5-foot step to there and then full attack.
Full attack. Okay.
And I'm just going to do the macro twice, and the first attack is the extra one he gets from the haste.
All right.
And these are all now at, there were 3 last time. Actually, I lose the, sure. They're still at 3 this time.
Okay.
Wow, those are poor rolls.
Those are very poor rolls. In fact, no hits. So what are the second 3? Or did you just accidentally do it twice?
The first one on the second batch is my extra haste attack.
Oh, 13. Okay. So yeah, all 4 misses. Again, the slap fight continues. It's blocking all these hits.
Okay.
Tickle fight.
It's a tickle fight. Don't discount a tickle fight. I've only had 2 broken bones in my life, and one of them was a broken baby toe that I got in a tickle fight with Marla.
Okay.
So you can get injured in a tickle fight. Trust me.
All right. And I'm going to say, I'm going to say it quite loudly. Okay, now I'm going to start trying to climb this wall for the first time.
Okay. Let's have a look. So just so you know, he gets up.
Oh, there you go.
Clambers up like he knows what he's doing. Lothar's
He was just getting the feel for the wall the last time.
Right. I was just eyeing things up and just making sure. But
Hey,
I
Matt.
will turn and offer Lothar a hand if he needs a hand to get up.
Okay.
Lothar needs a crane to get up.
With the heavy armor.
Your climb check is at least in the positive. Mine is
Well,
not.
Illinar, you could help Lothar up on your turn when it's his turn. All right. So,
That's
all
what
right.
I'm
So,
doing.
Fletcher, so you see that Flashheart has stepped in front of you. And he's like, I'll handle this. And sort of is standing in the thing. He's like, got a shield up and radiance is out. And he's like, no worm shall pass me regardless of the whiteness of his guts.
So a question.
Mm-hmm.
I was aware of the spider. I saw it before. So
That's true.
when
You did see the spider.
Yeah, I was up on the wall, remember? When I got for when Brina said that, I probably have an idea of what she meant.
Okay.
Based on my prior knowledge, do I believe that if I climbed up on the wall to here, that I'd be able to hit that spider?
Do you have reach?
I do not. That's why I'm asking the question. But it's the size of an elephant or whatever, right?
It's the size of a small elephant. So, yeah. You think maybe, yeah.
Okay. So I will start with a climb up the wall.
That's it.
I'm raging. So that helps.
It's a rage climb.
And we have a... does bless count on this?
No, but prayer does.
Bless got invalidated because of prayer, right?
No, bless and prayer are allowed to be in this. They're okay, but
stack.
Yeah, but bless.
Oh, prayer. You're talking about does it help the? You're right. Prayer
helps skill checks. Bless doesn't
25. Yeah, no problem. You get up there. You rage up to the top of the thing, and you see this down below. There's a huge fight going on. You also see Gatto is like lighting fire to a web that he's in. There's a huge slap fight between Storm and a giant spider, and Ohm is just swinging his hammer around, while he's standing on the top of the dead scorpion guy.
So I will take a single swing at this spider.
So there seems to, I would think, what you're seeing, there's really only one thing going through your head.
What's that?
Hold on.
Wait, that sounded like a country music song.
You better play Best of the Best.
That's a better one.
That's what's happening. That's the soundtrack of what's going on in that courtyard.
Slightly better than
27. That's a hit. So you bring your hammer down on top of this creature's carapace. Tell me about the magic of your hammer. What's the plus?
+2 magical and holy.
And holy. Okay. All right. Go for it.
Let me get my damage here. 15, 16, 17, 18. And I get +1 for...
Tell me about your hammer, Usul.
Prayer.
I just watched Dune the other day. 26 points. Solid hit. All right. So.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
I am assuming he's evil.
The holy damage.
Oh, go ahead.
Takes another 8 holy damage.
34. Okay. That goes all the way through.
And a lot of that should get past any DR he has.
So, yeah. So, there you go. So, Ohm, you see Fletcher jump to the, sort of like materialize on the top of the thing. You see him kind of like one bash with his hammer, and you hit it right on the thorax, and it cracks it. I mean, you could see, so Fletcher, you could see cracks kind of coming out, and there's like a little like of goo like sort of squirting out of its like that big spidery abdomen place, and it kind of looks up, away from the slap fight with Storm and sees you, and it's, you can see that it's starting. I don't know that you can see fear in an insect's eyes, but this one is starting to get a little nervous because now it's surrounded by people who wish to do it harm. And that's a bad place, especially since it's in a corner and can't really go anywhere. All right. So fantastic. Illindar, so now it's Otto and Farina.
I'm pretty sure a spider has 360-degree arc of vision, so I don't think it's ever surprised.
But no depth perception.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was probably. Oh, where did that come from?
That is, don't get excited. That is just Otto continuing to stay stealthy.
Oh, that's an auto stealth. All right, so
Oh.
Otto disappears. Nobody knows where he is.
Okay, actually, I'm just leaving be. And then with all the bonuses, I'm gonna mumble. Probably only Ohm would hear this. Can't take them with you. And I'm going to pull 3 more of my +1 arrows
Okay.
and shoot them at the spider. 1, 2, 3.
What have we got?
Nice.
Ooh, nat 20
That's
and a
good.
27 to confirm.
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me check.
Triple damage would be nice.
That's a confirmed crit.
Actually, there's 2 20s. Or the
No,
20
that was
so,
a stealth.
That was the 21 does not hit. So you have 1 more shot. Go ahead and roll that. 28 does hit. So 1 crit and 1 hit. So as Mike ably pointed out, you have an option here from an arrow point of view. You can take triple damage right now, or you can go to the chart with the critical arrow. Whatever you want to do.
Triple maximum damage.
No, triple roll damage.
So that would be average of 5. That would be 1133, or go to the chart. I always just find the chart more fun. So let's just go to the chart.
Range crit hit. All right, let's do it.
I know you're a fan for the damage, Mike, but I always just find the charts to be amusing.
Can't fault you for that.
So this
And
is a weird one, but I like it. So it's the title of it is Tangled. Target suffers max plus bonus damage, and you may attempt a free grapple combat maneuver with a +2 circumstance bonus. What I think that this is doing, I don't know that I would go grapple, but
Yeah, that's not
but what I would say is if you want to try the combat maneuver, you can use another combat maneuver like trip. Like the crit hit it in the leg, and it could maybe knock it prone.
On an 8-legged spider?
On an 8-legged spider. Well, all right, maybe not trip. What other combat maneuvers are there? A bull rush.
I'm not doing those.
I'll give you the opportunity if you want to take the opportunity to try and do any combat maneuver that you think would be applicable. I'll allow it with a +2 circumstance.
Sunder one of the pincers.
Ooh.
Can I do that?
Absolutely. And you get a +2 bonus. Now you still have to beat its CMD, and I'm just going to tell you what that. I'm going to tell you what that is right now. It's 34.
Oh, I can't.
It's a free chance, though. Go ahead for
You
it.
need a nat 20 to do it.
I can't even with a nat 20.
Nat 20 always does.
Nat 20 always works.
Oh, okay. Well, first, do I get damage on the one?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So max damage plus bonus. So
Whatever your max is.
So
whatever
that's
your max
12
is, so that's 12 plus roll.
plus 5, and that's 17. And then what's my bonus?
So you just roll damage, regular damage, and you get that too.
So 17 plus 10 is 27.
27. Okay. Let's go
And
there.
now I'm going to roll a d20 to see if I can get a natty. First,
Yeah, well, if you get a natty 20, you sunder one of its claws, essentially. Oh, okay.
Nope.
10. Well, close. But you roll the dice, he takes your mice. All right, still very cool. But you did that arrow went. You managed to find a sort of like a gap in its carapace of armor where there was already some previous damage. Somebody else had hit it, and that arrow just went right in there, and you can see, kind of like as that arrow is stuck in it. And it's really sort of hindering it a little bit as it tries to move that leg. You were right not to take trip. Its CMD for trip attacks is 46.
Woof.
Yeah, it's a beast. It is very beastly. All right, so all right, very well done, Farina. Excellent work. All right, so that's the end of that round. Let's go to
2 bleed.
2 bleed. All right, let me go ahead and minus that. Done. All right, the worm rushes up and attacks. Runs up towards you and attacks the paladin. Paladin, you get a ready to attack as well as it comes up there to get you. So it is going to get a single attack, which is going to be its bite attack as it tries to eat you after all the delicious guts of its friend. It lays a 23 bite on you. Is that hit?
No, that does not hit.
That does not hit. So it tries to bite you. Does not. You get an attack at it.
Okay. And I okay. I'd like to add this extra bonus that we got from Mike. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, you get +1 for bless, +1 for prayer, or is it +2 for prayer?
1.
+1 for prayer. So
There's one for haste too if you're
1 for haste.
But prayer is +1 to hit and damage.
okay.
There you go. Nice. And damage.
That's a hit.
All right, I hope so. And make sure I have this damage correct here. I believe that's correct.
15 points of damage. Solid strike. You get it. Your sword passes through it quite handily, and more of that white gut starts pouring out of a big long slash along it. And it kind of rears back, and you see it's like lamprey-like mouth with these hooks and suckers on it, just kind of like as it tries to get back at you.
Delightful.
All right. Lothar, you just saw Ilindar climb up there, and you're like, "Oh man!" You're thinking, since when can Drow climb?
I'm gonna send Siggy
When
over
can
here.
that drow climb?
I'm gonna send Siggy over here to touch Fletcher
Okay.
and have him cast aid.
Okay.
So you get another +1 on attack rolls, and it stacks because this is morale.
Yep.
And you get temporary hit points. Which
Alrighty.
are,
The bless is a morale bonus also.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
okay.
So
And
that would not stack.
well, it stacks with prayer,
Stacks with prayer.
and you get 14 temporary hit points.
There you go.
Excellent.
All
Thank
right,
you.
You'll add those.
And then
Yep, I'll keep them in mind.
what do I
Okay.
need to do to try to get up beside?
DC 10 climb check.
What kind of help can I get?
Ilindar can reach down and help you. That'll be a +2.
Yeah, that's still not going to be good. Well, we can try it.
Can he just take a 10 on the roll?
No,
Yeah, but
'cause
then it takes like 10
there's a bad
minutes.
there's a bad consequence. Anything that can have a bad consequence, like failing, like falling back off the wall, you can't take 10 on.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. -3. No kidding.
Shut up.
Even with aid?
Well, yeah, because it's -5 normally.
Wow. All right. So Ilindar reaches down, grabs you, and picks you up. You get up to there, and you're on the terrace. Next
You
to the
not
tree.
have like bendable knees? Why are you so unable to climb?
Because my strength is 10 and I'm wearing heavy armor.
Yeah, that'll do
Oh,
it.
good point. Yeah.
Breathing heavy right now.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm doing a full attack, Les. So
All right. 31 will hit. 18 will miss. 24 will hit. 2 hits. But again, you feel like that the prodigious damage reduction here is just sort of taking the sting out of this. Those are still solid damage, though. So it's not taking too much of the sting out of it. Let me go ahead and calculate that. Solid hit. You're again, that carapace is cracking under the onslaught. It's just, yeah, I mean, everybody's like just slamming into this thing that's kind of like. All right, that's Ohm. Are you doing anything else? Oh, you can't do a full attack, right?
I'm good. Yep.
All right. Hold on a second. So, Farina and Gatto, give me a perception check. No?
I'm coming.
Okay. All right. Got us too busy lighting himself on fire. Farina, you see it.
Do I want to see it?
A creature leaps up onto this area over here. Hold on a second. So you see over on the other side, like right, hold on, like right here. You see that fella right there?
Oh, I see him.
So let me describe this guy. Hold on a second. So this is a big, like, frog-looking creature that just jumped up onto the top of that stone wall. Hold on. So what this creature looks like? It looks like an armored toad with a big mouth full of teeth. And it just like brink jumps up on the top there. You can tell, and Farina, you see this thing, and you see it kind of looking around, and it looks down into the thing, and you can see this toady smile come out. And it sort of like hunches down like it's going to leap in that courtyard. You see this, and you also see that no one else sees this thing. You're the only one.
Toad!
You hear Farina yell out, "Toad!"
Toad behind you, Gatto.
It's Gatto's turn.
I look down this stairwell. I don't see it.
You do not see it. Give me a perception check, Gatto.
I'm practically
Better one this time. Oh, same roll.
You look around down the staircase. You don't see anything. You're like, Farina's going nuts.
I scream, look up, look up.
I'm busy burning my web out of here.
Yes, the web around him has begun to smoke and catch fire, and he's like sort of in the center of it.
Now, as soon as I can, I'm climbing up to here.
You have to break that grapple first.
Well, burning the web won't be there anymore.
All right, but you're going to have to take.
But I take 2d4 points of damage.
You could take the 2d4. You can't. You're still stuck this round, but you can take the 2d4 next round and then climb.
Right.
Okay.
That's yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me give you a better representation of what that's going to look like. Hold on just a second. Let me do this. This is what it'll mostly look like. There we go. That's about perfect right there. No, I'm just teasing, of course. Yeah. So next time, so it's getting caught on fire. You will take the fire damage, but you will be able to climb at your turn next round.
Right.
All right. Fletcheroo, Storm, and Illendar.
You want to go first, Mike?
The three
go
horsemen of the apocalypse.
Well, I'm swinging at said spider.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, okay. You miss, but you do not fumble, which is lucky. You swing down and it dodges out of the way, and your hammer hits that wall. Ting! You feel that thing when, when we used to hit rock bats when we were kids.
Second one of the night. I am not pleased. I'm going to take a 5-foot step to here then.
Okay, down the walkway a little bit towards Otto. Okay, perfect. Storm, what about you?
Okay. Full attack on the spider, and these are all at +3.
Okay.
And I'm doing the same thing as last time. I'm doing an extra macro, and it's the first attack of the next macro is the.
Gotcha.
Oh, I see some green boxes.
Ooh, so 26 will hit, 28 is potential crit, 19 will miss. So I need you to roll potential crit on that claw.
The 19 is a 22. They're all +3.
Oh, they're all +3. That's right. So the 19 is 22. That is also a hit.
So 3 hits.
Yep.
Roll the
and then
crit.
okay, so do another macro, and it'll be the last one is what we're using.
The last one. Okay.
So it'd be 23.
23. That is a confirmed crit. All right. So, all right. So you want to do the, let's do the crit first because there's a lot of different things can happen. So, how do you want to handle that? This is a natural attack, right? Chart. Nailed in place. Target suffers max plus bonus and cannot move. That's trouble. All right, max plus bonus damage plus the 2 other attacks. So go ahead and roll. Well, I guess we can.
So it's already there. Max damage on this would be 14.
Okay.
And then if we just want to use the roll that I did for this one, it's just a die roll, right? Or is it a whole nother attack?
No, it's the other die roll. So we'll just take that. You're right.
So it's 14 plus 4, so it's 18 for that one.
I hate to even do this to you, dude. You hit him, but damage reduction is ruining it for you.
Okay, and then.
Oh no, I tallied it all up. That's everything.
Actually, did you tally the +1 damages to all those?
4.
Prayer.
Did not. Okay, hold on. Now I did.
Okay, I want to know if no one hits it, does the 2 bleed kill it next time?
No. No, the 2 bleed will not kill it. Are you looking for a vermithril there?
I'm trying.
All right. It's close. So it is. So it's. So with the combined effort of 2 hammers and storm and arrows, you can see that it's death of 1,000 cuts. This
and
is
the holy smite.
And this is and the smite. Yeah, that hurt a lot. It's bleeding from multiple wounds. It's scrambling around. It looks like it's pinned to the ground. It doesn't seem to be.
It can't move now.
It's not moving. We have to see what happens. So Ilindar, your turn. So you and Lothar are up on the terrace.
What can I see from where I'm at?
You can. So a couple of things. You can see Flashheart fighting some sort of maggot thing.
Oh.
And you can see Fletcher on the top of the wall swinging down onto the other side. But that's about it.
You can't hear Farina saying, Toad!
Oh, and you can hear Farina yelling out, Toad! No, not down, up. It's up.
But I can't even see Farina from where I'm at, right?
You cannot see Farina from there, no.
Okay.
Tom's whispering in your ear.
But you can see Lothar.
I'm going to, since I can only see the worm as the only enemy, actually, you know what? I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to do anything? You're just going to stand there?
Yep.
Sort of breathing heavily from the climb?
Yes.
Frozen in fear from the worm.
All right. Farina and Otto.
Farina, what you gonna do? Farina's gonna shoot at the toad.
Okay.
Let's see, what am I missing? Okay. I do not have flanking anymore. So I'm not sending, well, maybe I do. Maybe I can. Huh. I'm gonna send Otto. Oh, come on. Why can't I grab him? I can't grab Otto, Les. I want to.
Are you using the arrow?
Here, let me bring him to the front. That might make it easier. Try that.
Yeah, in the way, I bet.
Yeah, there's like 1,000 things in the way. Can you grab him now? You should be able to move him. Here, let me do this. Let me move him out of the way. Try that.
There. That'll help. Oh, look, Gordon can't do it either.
Show me where you want him to go.
I want him to leap across the stairs.
At the toad?
No, not at the toad. Where is he still not moving? There's something wrong with him.
You're drawing. That's the problem.
No, Gordon's drawing.
Oh, okay.
Click on the square you want him to be in.
Yeah, show me. Just draw a line or something.
It's off the map. I want him to be like over here, but I can't really see it yet. Right.
Oh, you want to? Oh, okay. So here, let me do this real quick. Oh, that's a problem. That's why. So let me go ahead and do this. All right, so I'm just going to illuminate that.
Ooh.
So yeah, so if he was going to jump over that staircase, the reality would be that he might miss
Oh, man.
and land in that other part of the courtyard there. Unless that's where you wanted to go.
That'd be fine.
Hang on, I gotta check. That would be acrobatics or jump. What would that be?
That would be
Acrobatics.
well, you could use either depending on how you want to do it.
He actually doesn't have a jump skill. He has acrobatics.
Yeah, actually jump is part of acrobatics, so it would be an acrobatics check.
What would he have to do to land on it?
I would think he's a cat, so I would think on this piece right here, like right there. Okay. Oh, over there. I think a DC 15 acrobatics check. No, that's pretty specific. DC 20.
What about, gosh, why is it, like, even my pointer's not pointing. What about that little slender piece?
I think that would probably be a DC 22. Not because it's more difficult, but because it's like he's trying to stick the landing.
I'm going for it.
All right. What's his acrobatics bonus?
17.
Ooh, that's pretty solid. Okay.
He's got a bless too.
Does
He's
he
got
benefit from the other ones? Because it doesn't show in the macro.
He benefits from prayer, which is, I believe, +2.
No, it's +1, but it's
Plus
plus
one.
one to skill checks. So yes, he gets a +1 for that.
22. Woo!
Made it. Where you want to go?
Well, my pointer doesn't even put circles there. I want him there. It's odd. I'm having to click a square.
Like right there?
Yes.
All right, so he leaps across there and he sticks the landing. He's on this little like ledge, right from the right around by where that toad guy is. So just so you know, the toad guy is probably the size of a cow, maybe actually bigger than a cow.
Gordon is reminding me that I have to threaten the cow-sized toad guy. So I guess I'd actually have to be there, right?
Guys feet up.
Why do you want to threaten him?
So that I can get my flanking bonus?
Yeah, for a flank, you have to.
Oh, yeah, you do. Absolutely, you do. So right about there.
Yeah. And then simultaneously.
So he kind of like, and you can see this like.
But I'm going to scream for its attention.
It opens its mouth, and this giant tongue just comes flopping out. The tongue is probably 3.5 feet long, and there's saliva all over the place, and it's just drooling as it looks at Otto.
Okay, so now I've got my flanking, and I'm going to scream to get its attention back to me. Something like that.
Woof.
Okay.
Those are 4 hits.
Those are auto attacks, right?
No, those are
Arrows.
Arrows? Okay.
The first one was him sticking the landing. Then it's a 35, a 26, and a 31.
All right, so the 35 is a potential crit, the 26 hits, and the 31 hits. So it's 3 hits, 1 potential crit. Because arrows, do they crit on 19, 20, or just 20?
Just 20.
Just 20, never mind. 3 hits.
Unless you have the feat that allows them to.
I do not.
Okay, 3 hits. So go ahead and roll the damage.
I'll take 3
Check.
hits.
What is DR? Cool.
Who's your DR on this? Why do all your creatures have DR?
Because they're demons.
Yeah, they're demons.
So boring, Les. Really.
I know. It's just
Been there, done that. Just give him more hit points instead.
Why don't you just make them
that
invisible?
doesn't help.
We need
I give them more hit points.
cold iron.
All right, 14, 15. Okay. All right, so those 3 arrows go slamming into this thing. Okay, can you, wait, hold on, let me,
43, 28, 38, 43. So half of that?
all right, I'm just gonna move him down so you can see his health bar. Wait, how come you can't see his health bar?
What? How come what?
You can't see his health bar. Don't see the health bar for the worm either.
All right. How about now?
Hmm?
The arrows against each individual hit. So
Nope.
it's 10
I'm not seeing nothing.
There's a health bar for the frog, but he's just out of.
Yeah, he's in the dark. It's not down very much. So okay, let me do this real quick. I'll fix this.
DR 10.
Oh, I forget that's how that works. Okay.
Or DR.
There you go.
It's not necessarily half.
I don't know if DR.
Every arrow is independent.
Yeah, each
It's
attack.
like 3 different deductibles, man. That's not fair.
Yeah,
That's the weakness of archery.
Yeah.
It sucks.
What's that thing that allows you to reduce that so you could focus your arrows, Mike? So
What's
what's the feat that you had or the skill that you had that allows you to focus arrows in such a way that you can focus all your arrows and only take DR once? Cluster shot?
Yeah, clustered shot.
I will look for that.
All right.
It's really nice.
All right. Otto's there. Is Otto going to attack at all?
I still don't see his health bar, and yes, he is.
Okay, hold on. This is
So
his
he
health.
jumps, so he gets 1 bite.
That's his health bar. See it?
Yeah. Wait, how can I? Oh, okay, you moved it for me. I can see it when you move
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's because of the thing.
I scratched his left knuckle.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
DR
You
could be problematic.
With that kind of DR, Otto can't even phase him. It's just pointless. So Otto, if that was 1 move to get there, then I have another move.
Yeah, if you want to use it.
Now would that be provoke an attack of opportunity?
No, we would. Well,
If he threatened to swear them to get out of it, he would be.
well, hold on. Yeah, because he's got reach. Here's the thing. He's got reach. Let me double check, but I'm sure he does. Yeah, he's got reach. So yes, it will. If you move away from there, it will provoke an attack.
Even if he takes just a 5-foot step?
We already moved once.
God, even if he bites him, he's not even going to do a damn thing.
Go full defense.
Huh?
Go full defense.
And that'll just improve his AC and give me a
Yep.
better shot. All right. How does that affect AC? What's it do to it?
Well, full defense is a full round action, right?
So he can't do that this time.
You can't do it this turn.
Fully defending too? I guess you probably could. Huh?
You could do what?
You could do fighting defensively.
That's what I was going to
plus-
say. Yeah.
+2 to your armor class.
I say he's fighting defensively now.
Okay.
If you choose to attack, he's -1 to hit for fighting defensively,
-4.
or -4.
But if he's just going to sit there and do the flank, he can go on fighting defensively, take the AC, opt away from the actual attacks, and let Farina just pepper this guy with arrows.
Right, and then next round he could go full defense, which would increase his armor class more.
Right.
Right now, he'll just take the -2.
Okay.
Or the +2 to armor class. Plus
Right. Okay. The spider and the locust and the dead scorpion guy disappear.
2 bleed.
Got it. This is different from what happened before. So you remember when you guys were out in the field and the locust creature, the scorpion creature disappeared and you could recognize it as a teleport? This is different. Very different. It was like something opened up behind them for a split second and they were sucked backwards into some sort of portal, and that portal then slammed shut. Teleports are different. So is there any mages looking down into this courtyard? Anybody that has any magical ability?
Well, Farina's a spellcaster, but I wouldn't necessarily call her a mage.
Do you got a knowledge arcana or anything like that?
I can't see into it, so.
No, she went into alchemy as a craft and nature as knowledge.
Oh,
Magic device.
okay. Yeah. So you guys remember what the scorpion creature did?
Yeah.
This is different. And Gatto, you probably might have even seen for a split. Now you're too busy being lit on fire.
Lighting yourself on fire.
Lighting yourself on fire. You were in the position to sort of see it because it was sort of behind. It was like this, just a flash of light that looked like a glowing circle appeared like in the wall behind this thing, and it was like they both just got sucked into it, and it slammed shut.
Hey, Les.
Mm-hmm.
Like a dimension door?
No. You've probably seen dimension doors.
There's like a gate spell. Dimension door is more like a teleport, similar to a teleport.
Yeah, it's similar to a teleport. What were you going to ask me, Don?
So the place the spider went, is there any chance of him getting healing?
We don't know, do we?
Because he will bleed out otherwise.
Theoretically.
He will bleed out otherwise.
He's just not biting.
That's if he is not immune to bleed.
Oh, he's immune to bleed?
Well, I'm just saying the bleeding out part won't happen if he is immune to bleed.
If he's immune to bleed, yes.
Yeah.
This is an easier question.
I'm going to refocus everyone's attention away from the gate and say, Toad, again.
Toad?
Flash, you hear Farina yell out, Toad!
Is the toad immune to bleed also?
I don't know.
Find out.
Illandar just leans over to Lothar and says, "What's her deal with toads?"
It's going to capture Otto like a fly with that tongue.
I keep thinking of the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? We thought you was a toad.
Do not seek the treasure. Flashheart, you hear Farina yelling, Toad, Toad, but frankly, you've got maggot problems, so you've got to deal with this. What are you going to do? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna take a swing. I'm gonna take 3 attacks on a maggot.
Okay.
Oh wait, is haste still on?
Yeah, absolutely, it's still on.
Hmm.
It's only been like 2 rounds since it was cast, so.
All right, so haste 1 for first attack.
29 hit.
Sorry, and I gotta for my second attack. I gotta lower the.
That's a miss.
And then third attack.
That's a hit. So 2 hits.
First hit.
Okay.
And second.
19 and 19.
Look at that.
That's pretty solid. So 38 points of damage. Boom. Almost killed it. I mean, you've ripped some huge slashes across this thing, and it is leaking that white pasty guts all over the place. That stairway is just like filled with dead maggot and maggot guts. It's just like it's a wash in them. Now, this thing's still quivering and it's still throwing its like hooked mouth at you, trying to bite you, but it doesn't seem like it's got a ton of hit points left.
Good.
All right. So that was Flash
Okay,
Art. It's its turn before Lothar, so it's going to try one last chance to try and bite the Paladin. Okay. Let's try that. That hit? 24 hit?
Nope.
Nope. Oh, no. Okay, so it lashes out with that maggoty tongue and misses. Lothar, you're up.
How tall is the wall that's in front of me now?
It's about 7-8 feet, about the same height that you had to scale to get onto this terrace.
Oh, this is going to go badly.
I think you've got a natural 20 ready.
I'm going to try and get up on the wall so I can see what everybody's screaming about.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, not even close. Try anything else? You've got another action.
Can I try to climb again, or is that a one-time thing?
You can try climb again.
I'll try it again.
Nope.
Wow, -2.
Frankly, -2. I mean, I wonder if you don't stumble off the terrace.
It wasn't a fumble.
It was true. It wasn't a fumble. All right, you do not manage to get up, though. Ohm, you're standing there with your hammer in your hand. and you're not entirely sure what happened, but you saw something. It got sucked out of some sort of portal. You're almost sure of it.
Perception to detect the toad.
Yeah, you see him. I mean, you hear Farina yelling toad. You look over there, and you see this thing sort of like Otto's right there, sort of, and you see it sort of looking at it, but it's looking like it's going to leap into the courtyard here momentarily. It's still facing that direction.
Okay, we'll yell out some kind of dwarven scream and try to draw it.
A high, womanly dwarven scream. Okay, so you're just yelling at it like, over here!
Yep.
Like that? All right, and it does definitely look over to you, and it has these big sort of like toady eyes, and this tongue is just hanging out of its mouth. The tongue looks way too big for even a horse-sized toad. It's just repugnant. These are aberrant creatures of the worst kinds. You doing anything else? You moving or anything?
Take a 5-foot step forward. Well,
Okay.
I guess I got nothing else going on, so I'm going to move 10 foot.
All right.
Storm.
All right, let's see what it is going to do. You see it look over, and it basically takes two short steps to the edge of this thing and leaps off directly onto you and tries to get you. It just leaps onto you, kind of like over the fire, past Storm, and leaps onto Ohm. That's technically a charge. No one was in the way, so it is going to try and bite you. And it's actually trying to engulf your entire head in its mouth.
Since he has a reach weapon, wouldn't he get an attack of opportunity?
I don't. Do you get attacks of opportunity on charges? I don't think you do.
Yeah, you do.
You do? All right. Yes, he would get an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
33 will hit.
Is that a crit threat?
I don't know. Does a 25 hit you?
Nope.
No. All right. So it leaps off of there, and it's like, that mouth is just open as wide as the thing, and you're just like, bam, and knock it as hard as you can as it flies. All right, 21 points of damage. And it stops its charge and it sort of lands in sort of a heap in front of you. It's not knocked prone or anything, but it's kind of like, what the hell happened there? Minus 11. Okay. Good. All right. And it lands, sort of in the thing. I need real quickly I need a fortitude save. A smell-based fortitude save.
From who?
From Ohm. Made it. The smell coming off of this thing is absolutely sickening. It's everything that you can do to keep from barfing your guts out when you get a whiff of this. The moment it gets close to you and you sort of knock it out of the sky there and it lands in front of you, you get a lungful of this, and your entire body wants to throw itself up. It's repugnant. You keep it down, but your gorge is rising. The smell is horrifying. Otto. All right, so fire in the web. It's, what did we say, 2d4? All right. Five points of fire damage. But the web is now destroyed enough where you can get out. Hold on a second. Acrobatics, yeah, you get up there. Boop, you're on the wall. Did you take?
I'm done.
Okay,
I'm just gonna take a survey of the surroundings now.
Okay, so you're looking around. You see that big frog thing. You see a big worm over here.
I see that I killed the spider, right? It finally bled to death.
Well, it's not there, so you're assuming it bled to death. Yeah.
Okay.
The courtyard looks completely empty. All right. Fletcher, Storm, Ilindar. Ilindar, this that frog thing landed not far from you, and it's attacking Ohm. And Fletcher, you can
I
see
can't.
it as well.
I can't see that.
Storm does.
Storm does.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Storm taking a 5-foot step and full attack.
If she does that, she's going to step into the web, which is on fire.
Okay.
Well, you know what?
Is that part of the web? Burn?
Acrobatics to here.
Or fly.
I'd rather not, because then I get a full attack.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, good point. Yeah, I don't know that that'll work. I mean, there is still web there. It's either fire or web. I mean, I don't know. If you want to chance it, we can go 50-50.
Nope.
Okay. You can still make a full attack. You can still make a full attack from where you are.
Yeah, she'll attack from where she's at.
All right, go for it.
I was just going to move around for flanking, but that's not a. So these are all.
We'll move next time. I'm sure Otto will jump in the way.
These are all at +3 again.
Okay. 27 will hit. 24 will miss. 24 will miss. And 19 will miss. So the bite, you managed to bite it
For 13 points.
13 points of damage. Hold on just a second. Let me dump that there. All right. And I need you to make a fortitude save because this creature, the smell coming off of it is being generated by the fact that it has fluids that sort of seep onto its body and is causing this. It's covered in like a slime.
Yeah.
Ooh, 16 is not enough. You've got a mouthful of this fluid, and you are now nauseated until you succeed on a fortitude for a minute or 10 rounds. So nauseated, do we know what that does?
It's worse than sickened, I know that.
So you've got a mouthful of this slime, and it's causing you to let's see what it's causing you to do. Hold on one moment. Nauseated. Nauseated. Creatures with a nauseated condition experience stomach distress. They are unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate, or do anything else requiring attention. The only action they can take is a single move action per turn until you make a DC, until you make a fortitude save that allows you to overcome it, or a minute passes. So you ingested some of this slime that's covering it on a bite, and you're just now Storm is just like retching uncontrollably.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to try and climb the same wall that Lothar is looking at.
All right. I'm going to mark Storm as being sickened. Hold on. You're going to try to climb that wall? Natty
Nice.
20. Very nice.
You sensed Storm was in trouble.
You just went right up it.
And then same thing, I'll turn and lower my hand.
Suddenly, Ilindar's a professional cat burglar.
Yeah. So yeah.
I think I'm going to become a rogue.
So you're seeing that. So when you see down here, you don't see any spider. You don't see the body of the scorpion creature. Two things which are perplexing you for some reason. But there is some sort of weird frog.
But I see a toad.
And you see a giant toad, which Ohm is fighting, and you see Storm throwing up.
Retching.
Oh, also you see a web on fire and Gato standing over it, looking down into it, like,
I tell him don't jump.
it's not worth it. All right.
Can you tell that Storm is nauseous?
Oh yeah, he's like retching.
Can't tell by supernatural means, but I can look down and see that.
Well, Farina. Can Farina tell?
Yeah, Farina can tell.
So is it my turn?
Fletcher, did you go?
I did not, no.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fletcher, and then you're up, Farina.
I was looking at the turn order and missed you.
I just tell Flashheart, I think you got this. And then I move to here.
So you jump down.
Yes.
And run over there. Are you going to attack?
Single attack, yeah.
All right. 23, I think, is going to miss. Yes, it's a miss, but it has reach. So it is going to try and claw you as you get close enough to attack. So its claw attack is 17. 1 second. Claw attack against Fletcher. 32. Does that hit you?
Duh.
Okay. D8 plus 8 plus grab. All right. So first thing, let's do the damage. 15 points of damage as this claw just this big frog claw just grabs onto you. And it has a chance to, it has a grab attack. So the grab attack is, if it hits with a claw, let me check and make sure it's with, if it hits on 2 attacks. If a creature with a special attack, it deals normal damage and it can start a grapple as a free action without an attack of opportunity. So it is going to try and grapple you. With its, you know what? It's not going to do that because it wants to keep all its hands free. It is going to opt away.
That would be good if it did.
It is going to opt away from the grapple and just give you 15 points of claw damage. Just backhands you with its claws as you come close.
Ouch. Okay.
All right. All right. That's Fletcher, Farina, and Otto, and then I think we'll bag.
Okay, I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna run. I'm afraid. I'm out of spells.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I cannot move Farina now. I want to move Farina right here. Oh, I actually have to click right here. 5 foot left, but that's where I want to move Farina.
So next to Illendar, or like
Yes.
right here?
Yes. No, next to Illendar.
Okay. All right. You see Lothar down at the bottom of that wall.
So is it possible to reach for something in my bag and run over to Illendar with my hand out and then still shoot 1 arrow at this thing?
No, you could do 2 of those 3. You can run, you can reach, or you can shoot. Pick 2.
Okay, I'll run and reach. I'm going to give him a Tintavial seed. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Okay. What
Which,
is that?
if you crush it in the nauseated's face, it will cure nauseated. And tell him to take care of Storm. And I'll give him the directions. It's not a spell, so I don't have to do it.
So what do you do with the seed? Do you have to eat it, or?
No, you crush it. Or you can brew it as a tea, but we really don't have time for tea. So you can crush it right in the nauseated's face.
So you just crush it and it releases some sort of like fragrance or some sort of pollen?
Fragrance, I'm guessing.
Okay, awesome.
So that's my move.
Okay.
And Otto's going to stay right where he's at.
Okay.
I'm actually going to ask Otto to look down into whatever area is behind him and see if he senses anything. Do you need a perception check for that?
Yeah.
Are we finishing up this round list?
Yeah.
We're over time. I was curious.
Yeah, that's going to be it for us.
Good.
25. All right. So there's still that decomposition smell is down there.
Looking at this way.
Oh, that way. So yeah, basically. So remember, that's the smaller tower. So
Right.
this area right here is sealed. There is a small passageway or something. Like there's a fair amount. Hold on.
Because I thought this was a wall around like something here.
Yeah, but it's open. A lot of it is open to the sky. So I'm just going to
Okay.
that there.
I just wanted to.
Do you see that?
Yeah. What's this black spot here? Is this a wall?
Well, it's the roof thing. So
Okay.
hold on. Let me check out something here.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's the roof. It's yeah. I'll just make another one. Hold on.
That's cool.
It's flat. It's just the way I had to.
No more toad creatures. That's all I'm looking for. Nothing else coming over the roof.
Yeah, no, it's just an open area. That's where the toad creature sort of leaked up from below and jumped up on there. But there's no other toad creatures there now.
That's it. That's my move.
All right. And as Flashheart pointed out, we are about 10 minutes over, so we will stop there for tonight. Awesome. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. And thanks again for the conversation earlier.
Good.
Good night, guys.
All right. We'll see
Hey,
ya.
Les and Don, when are you guys going on Tuesday?
I'm going to get there probably around 6:30.
Okay.
Probably, yeah. I'm going to be on the later edge of that. I'm probably between 6 and 7.
Okay. All right.
I'm not 100% sure because I don't know what work's going to deal with me, but
Right.
yeah, I would say between 6 and 7, somewhere in there.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, I might see you guys there.
See you.
Okay.
See you.
All right, cool. Later, dudes. Dan, are you still there?